have it. They must have it in there. They're supposed to jump right now.
We're waiting for both teams to come in and we're waiting. Bring us the team ball. Definitely have our prayers in as we have the shot out of the team. I see some fingers pointing up. So Al Saylor in the sky, Saylor skydive. It's been a tradition for the Bayou Club. On the field is the sponsor, Renee Thibodeau of State Farm, which is a skydiver. Also honorary coaches, John Pendergrass, Ron Hewlett, Clint Turner, all the sports radio stations. We got eyes on the skydivers. Also see him on the scoreboard. There they come. Perfect land. Number 2. There's the American flag. Perfect land. I remember last year we had some rough winds, y'all, if you remember that. Great job. Sky Sailor skydiving. This has now brought us the game ball to start the game.
Let's get the game ball. You got it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Welcome to Barbers Hill ISD Eagles Stadium here in the beautiful city of Bayou, Texas. It's the 21st annual Bayou Bowl. It's the 10th edition of the East versus West here in the city of Houston. I'm Chuck Licata, along with me is Sean McDowell. And Sean, this is such a big game for the community. The Greater Houston Football Coaches Association does such a great job, as well as making the kids feel like they're a big part of the community.
Yeah, it's a great game. I mean, I've been fortunate to be a part of it 2 times myself, won both of them. It allows these kids to come out and showcase their talents one more time for their parents and for their school, play for their community. We're just one last ride. This game provides so much, and it's a great thing to just give scholarships out. I'm excited to be here today.
Well, and, of course, it's June here in Texas, so it's going to be extremely warm down on the field, and that's where you can find the third member of our crew, Miss Kennedy Smith. You've seen her on UFL football. You've seen her in high school games. Let's go down now to the field in Kennedy Smith.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Clint Sterner. He is our honorary coach for the East Side, along with his partner, Ron Hewley. You guys have been having fun out here all week. This is especially important to you because you're here repping East Side. You were quarterback for Baytown. What does this mean to you?
Absolutely. Born and raised on the east side of Houston, man. So, yeah, I'm fortunate to get to coach those guys again. But, look, this is a big-time bowl game. I mean, this is big time of Dick Olin and his crew to put this thing together. All of these coaches to come out here with these young players and give them a chance to play the game one more time and compete one more time and put their abilities on the big stage one more time. So it's just fun to be a part of it. And like you said, go East Side.
And then representing West Side as the honorary coach is Sean Pendergast. Now, he is your colleague over at Sports 610 Radio, but out here, it's a little different. You guys have been talking trash all week. What's that been like?
Well, we do work for the same company, but there's always a healthy competition between the morning show and the afternoon show, right? So we thought, why not set this up and have a little East Side, West Side, and put Sean on the West Side. So here we are. We've been talking trash all week long. Sean's been texting me, talking about he's got plays drawn up, and he's been talking to the coaches. And I said, well, I'm just going to get there and watch warm-ups and see how we feel about it. We feel good on the East Side, baby.
All right, well, we're going to check in with him a little later, get some more trash talk, but we're going to do that once this game gets rolling. Guys.
All right, thank you, Kennedy. As we get ready for, I believe we're going to have the coin toss, but Sean, talk real quick. Oh, wait a minute, we're going to have the national anthem, so let's get the national anthem here. right, so there we go, the national anthem. And you know, Sean McDowell with the Red Oaks High School, coach of the high school, that moment right there, that national anthem moment, that means a lot when you're down on the field with the players, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a time to reflect on why we have this game and the people that brought us this game. And I'm really excited to watch these guys get after it.
Now look at the series history we have right there. We'll talk about our great production crew later in just a little bit. Wesley's current series 5-4. Talked about that. Clint Stern talked about he's on the East team, so they want to even things up at 5. They've won 3 in a row. Texas won the series when it was Texas and Louisiana, 6-4-1. You're actually 2-0. Once as an assistant coach and once as a head coach.
Absolutely.
Right?
The first game we played versus Louisiana, we won that one. In 2019, I was head coach of the West Side, and then we won that one.
Well, and you think we talked about how hot it is here. Look at the 2025 game. It's actually going to be January 4th. They're going to take it where it's cool. But the other thing is, too, Sean, I want to talk to you about this real quick. How big is it that it's not like they've just finished their season? You know, we're actually closer to the next season than we are from last season.
Right, yeah, it'll feel like a real bowl game, too. I think in January, it'll be interesting to see what the format and how that goes.
All right, so here we go. Kickoff coming. West in the red. East is white.
Fields back deep.
And Austin Hill, 5'10", 170-pound kicker with the kickoff. And that will roll out of bounds.
Not a good way to start.
No. A little, auspicious on the start, but that's okay. Again, the east side in the white. They go left to right across the screen. West is the red team. They will go right to left across your team. And it will be the East offense taking over first. And the two quarterbacks for the team, Landon Vassell from Clear Falls, 6'2", 195-pounder, or Isaac Mooring, 6'3", 210-pounder from Klein Kane. We'll see which one takes the field first. And it's Colin Harvey back, and it'll be Landon Vassell from Clear Falls, 6'2", 195-pounder. And Harvey in the shotgun, offset left of him. Harvey, 5'8", 155-pounder from Summer Creek High School. And Harvey will get the ball, and he will fight his way for about a 3-yard gain and penalty flag on the play. So we talked about the inauspicious start. This is definitely not a good way to start with a penalty flag.
Yeah,
Sean.
Absolutely. A little extracurricular out there, too. They've been battling for the last couple of days, so I know these guys are going to be fired up to get after it today. Already got helmets popping off.
Of course, that's a good thing because it's so hot down there. You really don't want a helmet on, right?
Yeah, something like that.
East takes over. And, wow, big penalty. So the ball marked at the 49. So one play in. The East is almost at midfield already. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49. Running back offset left to the quarterback in the shotgun. And he will pop it right side, and his receiver slipped. I think that was Harvey. It is. Harvey on the outside. And with the heat, the excessive heat, is the turf slippery out there?
It's not going to be super slippery, but I can guarantee you it's going to be hot. It's probably 10 to 15 degrees hotter than it is on the field than it would be in the stands. So that's something to consider all game.
Landon Vassell, the quarterback. Vincent Jones to the near side. Trips on the top side. It'll be 2nd and 10. Take the handoff to Harvey, looking, and he's going deep. All alone, and caught. 10, 5, touchdown. Reggie Daly from C.E. King High School, 51-yard touchdown. And first play was a penalty, second play incomplete, and third play is a touchdown. We are off and rolling.
That's
baby.
pretty amazing. I saw them run that in warm-ups with the Daly kid from C.E. King, who was a Houston Touchdown Club finalist. So he's a really good player. I would try to get him the ball early too.
So extra point kick coming. Connor O'Donohue from Ball High School out of Galveston. 82 of 83 on extra points this year. Here's O'Donohue. Snap back, hold down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So 11:32 to go, it's 7-0, and take a look again at the replay. Talk about this shot. I mean, he was wide open.
Yeah, he 3-by-1 coverage, and he was the number 2 receiver. Kind of went vertical. Safety missed him, wide open. Got to love that for the third play of the game. That's a great way to start, especially when it didn't start it great. But, hey, 6 points on the board, 7-0 East.
Now, talk about, because, kids from all different high schools, it's not like you come in with a playbook, right? What do you do as a coach? What do you do to get some kind of plays in there?
It's a lot of memorization. It's not really not a lot of how to do things. It's a lot of what to do. So they've had to learn that system pretty quickly. It's probably pretty simple. A lot of these kids probably run a similar system at their high school, so they're just taking and adapting what they know. And it's just a lot of work. A lot of work. Pretty hats off to them to be able to score so early.
Well, I talked about the fact I'm 63 years old, so old school saying they went for the long bomb and it connected.
It looked like it might. If I was coach of the East, I'd be trying to throw it to Daly all day long because he can play.
Well, the East is up 7-0, and Clint Sterner, who was with Kennedy Smith for the pregame, could be very happy about that. Of course, he went to Baytown High School, so Connor O'Donohue going to kick it off again now. It's his second kickoff in 38 seconds, and this one will be taken at the 3-yard line. And now kickoff is activated up across and down to the 25. First and 10 for the West team as they get the hands on the ball for the first time.
West got to bring it here. They better match him.
That was Connor King out of Cy Park. As they'll go 11-26, they'll start on their own 25. First and 10. By the way, that was a 3-play, 75-yard drive that took 38 seconds off the clock. And now quarterback operating out of the shotgun and handoff, and that is Cedric Jackson out of Hightower High School, and he is met.
Yeah, he was pretty much unblocked in that play, Chuck.
Michael Beery, among the tacklers. So Cardinal loss of 2 to be second and 12. You can see the Beery getting right in there and almost their quick enough shot to get the handoff.
Yeah, he was literally, I think he knew the snap count and everything. He was right there.
From the 23 now, the swing pass on the left side. That's going to go for some yardage. Caught out there by Joe Prazy Adiame out of J.E. Taylor High School. Had 5 catches during the regular season. And bring it third down now. Third and 12. No, I'm sorry, third and 5 rather. And pass, sideline pass incomplete. The quick hitter, intended receiver was Herrera there. That's Brandon Barrera, 5'9", 165 out of Leaf Taylor High School, had 8 touchdown catches this year. And so now fourth down, and you see the quick hitter right there. I'm not sure, it might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, usually that's pretty much a routine play, first day stuff, but not having the timing down, only 2-3 days of practice, so you're going to get that kind of stuff.
So punt formation. So West goes 3 and out for the first time on their first possession. See the clock on your screen there, 10:47. And special teams in an all-star game, that's always going to draw a whistle or 4 or 5 or 6, right?
Always. I almost had a substitution error. This is the first game they're playing and the only game they're playing. So there's a lot of routines that are learned on the fly.
Austin Hill is the punter and kicker for the West. He's out of Elvin High School. He had a 43.5-yard average on his punts this year for Elvin High School. Tell you, an all-star game, this is the game to be referee because you get a lot of airtime when you're ref. Yeah. And then did you ever notice that?
Yeah, Ricky Prine, honestly, is one of the best in Houston. His crew, I know it's probably a mixed crew, but I tell you what, Ricky Prine is one of the best officials, not only in Houston, but in the state. He does a lot of, even the state games in December.
Hey, real quick, too, while they're talking about it, what are they doing to keep the players and the coaches and everybody hydrated down there?
I bet there's just a plethora of water, Gatorades, Powerades, whatever needs to be down there. The kids can probably get it at all times. Probably encourage them to keep their helmets off. They've probably been trying to supply them with hydration all week as well, so it's just not this game, but all week.
By the way, Carl Absek, the head coach here at Barbers Hill High School, him and Barbers Hill ISD, phenomenal job in putting on this game for the Greater Houston Football Coaches Association. The kick now, and they're going to let it drop. Oh, it's going to take a great bounce for the West inside the 15 and down to the 12-yard line.
That's a heck of a punt.
Wow. Let's go downstairs and let's see how cool Miss Kennedy Smith is staying.
Guys, I'm here with our honorary coach of the West Side. This is Sean Pendergast. Now, I was with Clint a little earlier. He was talking a lot of trash, and now we saw they scored on the first drive. You guys went 3 and out. What do you got to tell your team to get motivated again?
I got to tell you got to eliminate mistakes. You can't give up the one big play like we did. Unfortunately, I wish I could go to YouTube and show highlights of my high school football exploits back in the day, but there were none, and YouTube wasn't around back then. So I've got to, we got to buckle things down on the back end, and we got to execute on offense when we get out there.
Wait a minute, what position were you?
Left bench. Yeah. That was not good. It was not good. But
I'm sure you kept it very warm.
I did. Yeah. I kept the bench very warm. This is a thrill to be out here, though. High school football in Texas in June. This is incredible. It's been really cool for me. I pulled into a Buc-ee's before here while playing Willie Nelson in my pickup truck on my way to a high school football game in June, and this is the most Texas moment that I've ever had today. This is fantastic.
Feels like September to me. Now, Clint was saying that he could do much better crap talking than you, all on Twitter and everything. Do you think you won this war?
No, well, I will in the end. I'm a 5-time Jim Rome smack-off champion, so he may have won the battle here on the first drive of the game, but I will win the smack talk war. The group text will be lit by the end of this game.
All right, well, we shall see, guys.
Thank you, Kennedy. Boy, Buc-ee's and Willie Nelson. If that isn't Texas, I don't know what is.
He just needs to go get some Whataburger after the game. He got a trifecta.
Meantime, it was a run of 1 yard, a pass of 3, and that's where we're at now. 3rd and 6 at the 16 for the West or for the East offense. They lead at 7-0, scrambling, and that's going to be Landon Bassel just tossing it away.
He had some guys open there, just got protection broke down early.
So now 4th and 6, and we're looking at a punt. And it'll be the East punting away. Austin Hill will have the punt.
77 is going to A&M.
Okay. Oh, and you're going to see some shout-outs from some of the players. We talked about Dick Olin, what a great job the GHFCA does. We came up, Big Daddy Media came up, and we recorded shout-outs from some of the players. So throughout the broadcast, Sam Schrade and his crew is going to play these player shout-outs. It's a moment for the kids to thank and acknowledge people that have helped them get to where they are today.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing those.
All right, meantime, another flag on the punt. We talked about before, Sean, special teams during an all-star game, almost always a flag.
Always. There's so many special rules that go to special teams, and you have to actually practice that in the season, so it's really tough to get that in on a limited time during practice during the week. Really 3 or 4 practices they've only had.
So West is going to take over for the second time, and once again, they're going to be in favorable territory as the penalty is going to be walked off.
That was huge. That was a 15-yarder.
Yep, that was a illegal block. So look at this. West with a huge opportunity. They're at the 32 of the East. 1st and 10, man in motion, and pitch right here, going around right in. He's got some room inside the 25.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a little trouble running inside, so they run that jet sweep to the outside. They knew they can get outside. It's going to be a skill versus skill game tonight.
Yeah, that is Ada Yemi, number 7. And he will get to the 25-yard line, so gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 5 now at the 25. Clock rolling, 8:45 here in the first. And another jet sweep, and this time inside for about 3.
Third and short.
And that is Reddick. Carry. Michael Reddick out of Hightower High School. And they're going to give him the first down. All right, so 1st and 10. First down for the East, or for the West rather. As they go twins top and twins near side. And quick pass outside, and that's just going to be over the hands of Reddick. And again, just one of those things, Sean, you can't practice that enough.
Yeah,
when
that's
you
just
play an All-Star
timing.
game.
Time. It looked like quarterback got rushed, didn't get his feet crossed, threw a high ball. It was there. It looked like the defense rolled 3. They would have had the edges for sure on that one. Great play call by the offense. Just got to execute.
By the way, the quarterback out of Cy Falls High School, Kai Calicote, 6 foot, 175-pounder, has a strong arm. Threw for 1,630 yards and 14 touchdowns this year. Only 3 interceptions in 199 pass attempts. So he is right on, spot on his passing. Meantime, handoff to the 20 now. And that's going to be Michael Reddick.
Tackle by Wade.
And that is up to the 20, so gain of 2. 3rd down now. And 6 at the 20-yard line. Again, this drive started with the West after a major penalty, personal foul, illegal block, starting at the 32 of the East. So they're looking big time, Sean, to capitalize here.
Little compressed formation is different what they've done in previous drives.
Yep. Quarterback under center now. And he's going to roll with it. And he is going to be forced out of that. Good defense there.
Defense was not fooled on that one.
Nope. Jermaine Calvin out there, among others. And so now, 4th down. As that gain from none. So 4th and 8. And they are going to bring in Austin Hill. 5'10", 170-pound kicker. This will be put down at the 27, be a 37-yard field goal.
I think he's got the leg watching the pregame.
Up, and
He's
there's
got
going to be
5
offsides.
yards.
And the kick makes it through. Up top on the offsides, Diego Batista. Got a little anxious there.
5 yards. That could be the difference right here.
Yep. Well, he did go through with the kick, which was probably a good, smart thing.
Looks like they're bringing the offense.
And it looks like, as you said, the offense is going to come back. It was 4th and 8. This will make it 4th and 3 if they go with the offense.
It's an all-star game. I say go for it on 4th down every time.
Yeah, you young coaches these days, man. It's all about the glory, baby.
Absolutely.
It's all about the glory.
Why not?
Don't forget, we got player shout-outs coming up throughout the broadcast. Players giving some love to the people that they feel have been the most important in their lives and gotten them to where they are today. Calicote in the shotgun, running back offset left. That is Bailey. Twins top and near side. Looks like they're going to try and draw them off sides and then use the timeout. And I believe that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah, it's pretty common. I don't know that obviously the defense is ready for it. You know, I would have probably ran a play there.
All right, we're going to take a break here on the network. So this is the 2024 Bayou Bowl on the Space City Home Network.
Jackson, I went for Hightower High School. I'm playing for the West team. I'd like to shout out to my mom, Sheila, and my dad, Cedric Jackson, and God for all he has done for me.
Indulge in our Louisiana-inspired culinary adventure. Our expert chefs take you on a flavorful journey through traditional Cajun and Creole cuisine. From mouth-watering seafood gumbo to refreshing oysters, every dish is crafted with authentic ingredients and a dash of Southern charm. Celebrate with us. Whether it's a birthday bash, anniversary, or corporate gathering, our spacious banquet room is the perfect venue. Let us take care of the details while you enjoy the festivities. Reserve your spot today.
Where you at, dog?
Some people are afraid of the dark. I get it. Fear of the unknown.
Like choosing electricity from tons of confusing plans, then wondering what your bill's going to be. It's the stuff of nightmares. As the electricity consumer advocate with zero financial ties to providers, I find the plan that's right for you, so you can get some sleep. Boo.
Discover the benefits of membership. See how the Energy Yogurt can help you.
Hi, my name is Justin Floyd. I play for the West team. I'm a running back for the Santa Fe High School. And I would like to take a shout out to my fiance, Morgan Zigarelli, my daughter, Sailor Grace, my mom and dad, Aaron and Robert Zigarelli, and then my other parents, John and Tina Floyd, for all they done for me. And I would like to take a shout out to God for all his accomplishments that he gave me.
And there you go. We talked about Joseph. He is actually back in the backfield as we line up again on 4th and 3. Thought they were actually going to bring out the field goal team after taking time out, but no, I guess they just want to see the alignment.
It's an all-star game. Go for it.
All right. So Calicoti in a shotgun. Trips far side. Single receiver near side. Throws for the end zone, and it is defended extremely well. And that is Bautista. We talked about it before. Great job as he did a good watch this timing. Talking about this great coverage here.
Yeah, I mean, I like the play call, but they didn't fool the defense. He was just able to run with it and slot fade by the number 2 receiver. I like the play call. Just the defense is ready for it.
Diego Bautista out of Deer Park High School, 5'10", 185-pounder, and that stops the drive. Boy, that's a tough one. They started at the East 32-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, you want to take those points there, but again, all-star game, go for it.
Right. Well, let's see what the East can do now as they have the ball for the third time. Quick hitter on the right side, on the near side. And that catch there by Vincent Jones out of C.E. King.
You got Daly back up top. It'll be interesting to see if they get the ball back to him.
Yeah, no kidding. So the East with the ball. And that quick hitter got him a gain of 1 to be 2nd and 9 now. Just outside the 15-yard line. Looking long, and he's going long. And there he is. Boy, did you call that one. This time, though, Vincent Jones, as they find the hole in the secondary, Sean.
Yeah, excellent protection. I really like it. Quarterback had plenty of time. Split the safeties. Nice little post by the outside receiver there. Great execution.
And that is to the 49-yard line. So gain of 33 on that one as the handoff inside, and there's a little bulwark there going on. And a gain of about 4 yards that time.
That's a pretty good run for an all-star game. O-line hadn't been working together that much. You want to try to run the football there? It's pretty good.
Hudson Windsor among the tackle. As they go twins top side and near side. Running back offset right of the quarterback in the shotgun. 2nd down and 6. And fake the handoff, throw it to the left side, and the receiver comes back. Nice job on the catch there on the throw and the catch that time. Good combo.
Yeah, they're going to come back to that because they had Daly wide open down the middle of the field. They ran a cover 3 on him, and the linebacker didn't drop because of the play action. So
nice pass by Vessel there. And there's his receiver, Caleb Welch, 6'1", 170-pounder out of Summer Creek. So another first down here on the drive. 1st and 10 inside West Territory now at the 38. And pass right there. Another open receiver. This time it's David Watson out of Channelview High School.
Yeah, they're picking them apart. This is pretty awesome to see.
And that's a big gain right there. From the 38 to the 25, gain of 13. Moving ever so precisionally, and that handoff, and that's going to be stopped right up front. Little emotion being shown right now there. Jaqualin Harvey out of Summer Creek on the carry.
Yeah, you like Yamba, number 10, defensive lineman, had something to say about that.
actually given a loss of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11 now. Still in the first quarter, 4:30 and the clock counting here. As they go Twins right and left. That's Harvey in the backfield as he moves to the right position. Take the handoff, thrown for the end zone. Man wide open, and it is caught. Touchdown! Beautiful pass. Open receiver. Kyle Sheffield out of Kingwood Park. Caught 3 touchdowns during the year. Has one here in the Bayou Bowl.
Hey, you got to love it. Just beat that cornerback bad. Created a lot of separation. What a heck of a ball thrown by the quarterback here.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what. This is like being a center fielder. Got the ball, and boom.
Yeah,
2 steps.
It's amazing.
Boy, that wasn't only great timing, that was great spacing as well.
It was.
Wow.
Looked like the East came to play today.
Oh, yeah. 25-yard touchdown catch. And so now, extra point attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Connor O'Donohue out of Ball High School with the extra point. And East now with a 14-0 lead. It's all passing for the East as you watch the 2024 Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network. And there you go, the sideline for the West team. And, boy, they've got a lot to talk about, Sean McDowell, as they now trail at 14-0 to the East.
Yeah, they probably didn't see this one coming. But they're getting aired out right now, so they'll probably try to generate a pass rush, get some secondary coverages working. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments they do make.
Goodness gracious. 7 plays, 85 yards. And 2:45 off the clock on that touchdown drive. As you see the East. I bet things, when you're up 14-0 here in the first quarter, I bet things are a little bit cooler down there, you think, in the 95-degree heat?
Yeah, there's one side that's relaxed, and the other side is puckering up a little bit.
All right, so for the East, Connor Donahue again with the kickoff. Upcoming. And the kick is high and going to be taken at the 3-yard line. We are underway here. Connor King on the return, and King will get to the 17-yard line, and the West will have the ball for the third time. Went 3 and out the first time. And Sean McDowell, the biggest thing, started with the ball at the East 32, and they converted on downs because they couldn't get connect on a 4th down and 3.
Yeah, they had that one big special teams penalty that kind of got going in positive territory. So we'll see if they can put together a drive here.
So they start their own 17 this time. 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. So the kind of Sean McDowell and our sideline reporter Kennedy Smith bringing in the broadcast here this weekend. And quarterback rolls out, and he will take off. He's going to be up to the 19-yard line. That is Kai Calicote, 6 foot, 175-pounder out of Cy Falls. Rushing this year, not too bad. 86 carries, 283 yards, and 10 touchdowns on the ground by the quarterback.
Yeah, it was a great tackle, open field tackle by Jakari Cooper right there.
So they're going to call it a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line. Clock ticking, 3:33 and counting here in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, Coyote looking, and he will be sacked back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was just a breakdown of pass protection. It was amazing. It was a great pass rush by number 20 there, Isaiah Green, out of Goose Creek Memorial.
Wow. Well, that'll kill any momentum. That's like in volleyball when you get the ball and you have a service error. It's like, all right, there's a rally killer right there.
Yeah, we don't do that at Grand Oaks.
No. That's right. 6A state champion Grand Oak Grizzlies. Morgan Jones, the head coach. I got a chance to cover her a few times this year. 6A state champs for the first time for Grand Oaks. Meantime, back to football. 3rd and long. Coyote is rushed and he's going to be sacked again.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, just protections is breaking down. It's like O-line, just receivers not being able to get open. Makes it tough on them.
DJ Thompson, you know that name, and
I
Michael
do.
Beery. We've called Michael Beery's name a couple times on defense as well.
Yeah, I'm glad to see my own DJ Thompson get on that sack right there. Going to play college football at Benedictine College.
Nice. Back to the 6-yard line, so loss of 9. They lost, let me see here, the calculation. They lost 12 yards on 2 sacks.
Yeah.
So now 4th and forever, and the punt coming.
This might be a long day for the West Side here.
Austin Hill out of Alvin, and it's blocked. Ball rolling in the end zone, and it is picked up. It's going to be a touchdown for the East. On the recovery, number 40, Miles Fort.
Out of College Park. Coach. Stand up, Coach. Nice job. College Park High School.
And Miles Ford is one of the guys that has a shout out that you'll see here on the broadcast, but we'll have to check the replay who blocked the kick initially, but Miles Ford came out with the ball and the touchdown. And just like that, without the offense on the field, Sean, it's now another score for the East.
Going from bad to worse for the West Side here. Kind of hurts my heart having won twice at the West Side.
Out on the field for the East, Connor O'Donohue. Again, the kicker. His holder is Ray G. Daly. He has a touchdown catch already. Nice snap. Hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Already, Sean, 3 scores as we watch the replay here. Oh, my goodness. The guy came in, and he came in untouched.
Yeah, look at it with Landon Gascamp from the hometown Barbers Hill.
There you go.
Yeah, got there, got his hand up there, got a block with Miles Ford being able to get the touchdown for the East Side.
There you go. Okay, let's find out what's going on downstairs. Kennedy Smith. Kennedy.
Guys, I'm down here with Ron Hewley. He is the 2nd honorary coach for the East Side. You guys have got 3 touchdowns on the board now, 2 offense, and just now 1 defensive score. What's the energy like over on the sideline?
Oh, these guys were ready to roll from the beginning, and I mean, we knew it was going to be like this. Let's just be honest. We've been trying to tell Sean all week to back down and calm down, and we had to give it to them. And I mean, they haven't even run our plays yet. I mean, we got a couple of things. I wanted to do a double move on the guy on the outside, but they haven't got to that yet. But it's exactly how we thought it was going to be. We saw it during warm-ups. We said this might get out of hand.
Now, Sean was talking a lot of crap a minute ago. Oh, he's trying to get in the background of the shot right now. Okay, well, he was saying that he was great at left bench, but you actually have some good high school experience. What did you play?
Yeah, I played D-tackle a little bit. I won a state championship my senior year. I almost wanted to play in a game like this in the state that I was in.
Did you hear that? He won a state championship.
Yes. Let's bring him in. Yes, in football. Listen, this is how are you feeling right now? I mean,
it's a 60-minute game, man. We got 46 minutes and 48 seconds left. There's a lot of ball to be played still, man.
46 minutes to continue to get work.
No. I got some plays in my back pocket. They're in a note on my iPhone. I got a few plays.
You better get in here and use them. You better get in there and use them.
You better stop writing these checks at your butt.
Hey, they cash it. They cashed it 21 times is what they cashed.
Yep, East Side is cashing it. We will check back in with you later once they inevitably score again.
Meantime, pass is complete. And that pass complete on the west side to Brandon Barrera out of Elite Taylor High School.
Number 10, Jakari Cooper on the coverage right there is pretty good.
2nd and 6 now. Quick hitter again to the sideline. Nice catch there. The tiptoe by Barrera as he's gone back to back, and West starting to move the ball a little bit using the passing game.
They're going to have to do something, Chuck.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. So 3rd and 1 now. Ball at the 29-yard line. West on the short end of a 21-0 score on the scoreboard. That's Brett Garcia, by the way, out of Fort Bend. Travis now, the quarterback, and he is scrambling, and the pass is tipped. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted on the tip pass.
Number 23, Landon
Gaskamp.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, he's having a heck of a series. Block punt and then get an interception.
You know, at the end of the game, Sean, we have our offensive player of the game and defensive player of the game. Looks like we got a little home cooking for the Barbers Hill defensive player. Landon Gaskamp right now. Take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, it's his house. He does a great job. Hey, great job by DJ Thompson up there and blocking it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll take it.
There you go.
I taught him that.
So as if the East needed any further assistance, they'll take over. 1:11 to go here in the first quarter.
I'd be surprised if they don't take a shot here for a touch.
Oh, sure. Why not? Ball at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. And looked like they were looking at it. And there it is down the sideline. Catch, touchdown!
Man, that's amazing.
Adeyemi down the sideline for the touchdown catch.
You know, it was actually excellent coverage. That was just a great thrown ball. Break down. It looked like I had 2 receivers get caught up top.
Take a look at the replay here, and you see it rolling out. That's Vessel, and great catch and great battle, but hanging on for the touchdown catch right there.
I'm not sure what the penalty is here. I don't know if he ripped his helmet off or what.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because you saw the replay. Adeyemi fell in, and then the helmet came off. So Vessel gets him in, and just as you said, it's an all-star game. Why not go for it?
Why not?
When you get a turnover like that.
And the football guys like it when you get a turnover and throw a deep pass the next play.
Now, here's the thing. We talked about defensive player of the game. There's also an offensive player of the game honors after the game. And right now, at 27-0, we're starting to see a whole bunch of guys chip in on the East offense.
Yeah, really impressed with quarterback play tonight. Really impressive quarterback.
Yeah, Landon Vessel. We talked about him out of Clear Falls, 6'2", 195-pounder. 2,310 yards offense through the air this year. Just 6 interceptions to 12 touchdowns. Also rushed for 459 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's a heck of a year.
He is an offensive machine for sure.
And we're looking at it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. So extra point attempt. O'Donohue, who's seen a lot of playing time for a kicker out on the field, and he makes it 4 for 4. And 1:03 to go. Sean, talk about the touchdown play right here.
Yeah, it was just a great protection in a play action pass. Quarterback scrambles. Outside receiver did a great job creating separation. Look at this catch. Just went up for it, just beat the DB. Can't draw it up any better, honestly. Knew it was going to happen. They wanted to take a shot to the field. The bottom receiver did a great job creating separation.
That is a one-play, 28-yard drive that took 7 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, they're feeling pretty good on the east side right now. A whole lot of Gatorade sipping and talking, and they're relaxing right now. Well, we'll see. I think the west side's going to come back with something right here.
Well, since you coached this game and you've coached all-star games before, Do you have, some trick plays you start thinking about, or do you try and just establish some offense, get some kind of consistency going on the offense if you're the Western?
It's really tough because you try to get, your own offense and defensive schemes in, but I'm sure there's a trick player coming over here too. Ideally, you want to try to get back in motion, but you got to find a spark somewhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a trick play or something coming over here.
Brandon Barrera, you just saw him in your screen. He is back to receive the kickoff. And this will go into the end zone, and he's going to take it out. Well, if you're the West, why not, right? He's up to the 10, the 15, across to the 19-yard line. And let's take another look at one of our shout-outs here.
I'm Nicholas Sarandis. I'm playing for the East team, and I'm from Montgomery High School. I want to thank my mom, Allison Sarandis, and my dad, Nick Sarandis, for just truly impacting my life and bringing me to where I am today. I want to thank Coach Lance and Miss Christina Thomas, and I want to thank Coach Cooper and Coach Gresham, and most of all, I want to thank my Savior, Jesus Christ, for bringing me here today and blessing me with the talents I have to play on the field. Thank you.
Montgomery High School, about 40 minutes or so from here, up in the Conroe Woodlands area. Meantime, first and 10, and scrambling around and going to pick up some yardage out to the 25-yard line. That is the quarterback, Calicone.
Yeah, he had a little like Chance Bailey on the tackle right there from G-Ball.
Gain of 72nd and 3 at the 25, as again, the West trying to establish some kind of offensive consistency as we click down towards the end of the first quarter here on the 21st annual Bayou Bowl game. And safety blitz coming in, quick pass outside, and good catch across the 30, 35, 37-yard line. That is Eddie Yemi.
Yeah, Jakari Cooper again on that tackle. And like Chance Bailey came up, cleaned him up a little bit.
Nice job that time. And this will probably be the final play of the first quarter. And snap, looking down the sideline, going for it all, and it's going to be overthrown. And that will be the end of the first quarter. In the first quarter, Sean, it was all East. 28-0. They scored on 3 touchdown passes and a block punt in the end zone.
You're going to start like that.
So, you see the game ball was brought in via parachute as you watch the 2024.
Hello, my name is Corn Randalls. I play for the West team. I come from Fort Bend Marshall, D tackle. I want to shout out my mom, Thervani, my dad, Corey, and my grandparents for all they done for me.
Welcome to Casa Julia Tex-Mex, where flavor meets fiesta. At Casa Julia, we take pride in our handmade tortillas. Each one is crafted with love and tradition, ensuring that every bite is a taste of authenticity. Our menu is a fiesta of flavors, from sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas, with your choice of any of our flavorful meats. We've got something for everyone. And don't miss our loaded nachos. Planning a special event? Our private dining room is perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, or corporate gatherings. Reserve it today and let us make your occasion unforgettable.
Indulge in our Louisiana-inspired culinary adventure. Our expert chefs take you on a flavorful journey through traditional Cajun and Creole cuisine. From mouth-watering seafood gumbo to refreshing oysters, every dish is crafted with authentic ingredients and a dash of Southern charm. Celebrate with us. Whether it's a birthday bash, anniversary, or corporate gathering, our spacious banquet room is the perfect venue. Let us take care of the details while you enjoy the festivities. Reserve your spot today.
Where you at, dog?
My name is Landon Vessel. I will be playing for the East team. I've attended Clear Falls High School. I just want to give a shout out to my family and my friends back home.
And there is the quarterback that has engineered 3 touchdown drives. Landon Vessels will bring you back to Mont Bellevue, the beautiful city here, just to the east of downtown Houston. Chuck Licata, Sean McDowell, Kennedy Smith, as we begin quarter number 2 of the 2024 Bayou Bowl. West team trying to crank things up. They've got a little bit of a drive going, their best sustained drive so far. Quarterback in the shotgun, running back offset right. And that's Cedric Jackson going to get the ball. And fumble.
On the handoff, we have a fumble.
Oh, my.
Number 22 with the recovery. Chase Bailey all over the place. That safety, he's just been very active tonight. It's been impressive to watch.
Wow. Boy, things just go from bad to work as you watch this right here. Check out the replay. Great job by our production crew. And Sean, there it goes right there.
Yep.
There's the ball. And right there to catch it. Boy. Third turnover. If you count the punt as well.
Got to count that.
So 11:53 to go here in the second quarter. East takes over inside West territory at the 38-yard line. Man in motion coming near side. Trips on the near side. Single receiver far side. High formation in the backfield. And that is Vessel. And he's got room to run down the sideline, and he's going to be close to a first down. And a Vessel with 9. We talked about him, 459 yards on the ground with 12 touchdowns on the ground this year.
Yeah, I can see that. He put that ball down, pulled it down, and scrambled out from 8 yards. I like it.
Give him a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 now. Twins, near side, far side, running back, offset left of the quarterback in the shotgun. Take the handoff, looking for it all in the end zone. Man is open and caught for the touchdown.
Oh, man.
Vincent Jones, I believe that's his second touchdown. Vincent Jones, 5'10", 175 out of C.E. King. And boy, he just glided through the defense for the touchdown.
Yeah, we got a penalty on the play too. Quarterback just got lit up there too, a little bit late hit. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch.
Take a look here on the replay. And it launched perfectly, and Jones right there. And, you know, you talked about the West defense. They're not playing that bad on defense. It's just that the East is able to execute right now.
They have been out-executed, and that's the name of the game right now. The turnovers are killing them, and then just out-executing. Hats off to the East team for a great week and putting it all together right now.
And probably the man of the day right now, Connor O'Donohoe out of Ball State, on for his 5th extra point attempt. He is 4 for 4. See if he can make it 5 in a row. Snap, hold down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. He is 5 for 5, O'Donohoe. Hey, he's got to get a little consideration, right?
Hey, absolutely.
All right, so it's the 2024 City Home Network.
My name is Justice Thomas. I play for the East team. I go to Ball High School. And most importantly, first of all, I want to give thanks to God. Wouldn't be here without him. Mom, Dana, my stepdad, Darian, my little brother, Jackson. Shout out to y'all.
All right, so there we go. Justice Ball, who's on the right side of the field. He's on the east side right now. So Sean McDowell, who's 2-0 as a coach in this game. Put yourself on the west side. What do you do? What are you talking to the kids about?
Just try to keep their composure. You just got to go and practice what we did all week. Try to hype them up. I mean, nobody wants to be 35 down and going into the second quarter. Just got to find a spark here, whether that's a trick play or just got to get the ball to your known playmakers.
Are you desperate right now?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, 35-0, right?
Absolutely, trying to find something. I know that, you know. And even if you got to throw a coach out there, you got to find something to do and get them fired up, you know.
Hey, huge thank you. We talked about Kennedy Smith being out in the heat. The great production crew here that's bringing you this game. Thanks to each and every one of them that are sweating out there to bring you the great broadcast that you're seeing here. Meantime, kickoff coming, and that one's going to go way. In fact, that's through the uprights. And so now, speaking of which, let's go downstairs in Kennedy Smith.
Guys, I'm here with Vincent Jones. He just scored the last touchdown for the East Side, and he came from C. King High School. How much fun was that last play?
It was real fun. Quarterback got it to me. I went to go get it. Yes, ma'am.
And has this been just a fun experience this week in general?
Yes, ma'am. We started Wednesday, and then we just started working to this game.
So what are your plans? You just graduated. Do you have plans for college or play in the future?
Yes, ma'am. Hopefully I get an offer. I've been waiting on it, just being patient, and hopefully it comes.
Well, you're making a great case for yourself out there. Go get another touchdown, and we will talk to you later, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's piling up some numbers. Every receiver for the East is piling up some good numbers, Sean.
That's what they want. They won't be complaining after the game.
That's right.
Pretty amazing.
That's right. Don't forget, the 2025 edition of this game will be played January 4th as they get out of the heat. And new quarterback in, and he will scramble for 2 yards.
Yeah, he's got safeties all in the mix. They're just trying to run the football here.
I believe that's Brett Garcia at quarterback now. Nope, that's back to Kai Calicote out of Cy Falls. 2 quarterbacks on the West roster. Garcia number 1 and Calicote number 6, as he is in a full house backfield. Trips on the near or far side. Handoff. And that's going to be Floyd. Joseph Floyd. You saw him from Santa Fe High School on the shout-outs. How cool is that for the parents that are watching and grandparents and everybody to watch those shout-outs and have those kids talk about the people that have supported them all through the years?
Yeah, it's awesome to see them thank the people, you know, and you know, just show their appreciation because they couldn't do this by themselves, you know.
Well, and it's the parents, the grandparents, you know, the step-parents that are bringing them to the practices and stuff. You know, you get to see them in a game like this that has a lot of fanfare, but it takes a lot of work to get to this point, right?
Absolutely. You got to drop them off, pick them up. You know, you don't see them for a few days, and you know, it's always a pleasure to see your kid go one more time.
And when they get home, you got to feed them and make sure they do their homework.
Absolutely.
Calicote going for it all. West trying to stretch the field.
I think he got an interception.
Oh, and it's picked. Oh, my goodness.
Number 11, Derek McNeil out of MacArthur.
Is there anything that the East can't do right now?
I appreciate the deep ball there, trying to make a play, but that safety was in the middle of the field, just robbed it.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Derek McNeil out of MacArthur, 5'10", 205-pounder, as we have an injury on the field, and certainly hope that young man is okay. So let's toss it to break real quick. You're watching the 21st edition of the Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network. Oh, okay. They gave me a chance to practice my sig-out, is what they call it.
Look like he got his wind knocked out of him, but he popped up. I respect it.
Call this play here, right there.
You know, they're just trying to take a shot here. You know, they ran a post over there, but the backside safety just came over and just robbed it. Watch him. That's just great coverage. You know, well-placed ball. Didn't see the backside safety. Guy just out there roaming.
Now, if I'm on the West coaching sideline, I'm saying we're in trouble. There's nothing this East team apparently can't do right now.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be throwing the ball as much, trying to run the football, chew this clock up.
Wow.
It'd be interesting to see if the East side got a killer in them if they go for a deep ball here. You know?
Well, it's an all-star game, right?
Yeah, you'd be amazed how competitive it is.
It's an all-star game.
You'd be amazed how competitive it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, here's a guy who's building up some great numbers. Landon Vessel, quarterback out of Clear Falls. He's got 4 touchdown passes as he hands off this time on the ground down to the 37-yard line. Justice Thomas. And take a look right here. And look at him lay out. Oh, my goodness. And then you see McNeil, who ended up with the interception.
Yeah, that's a great job by a backside safety. Hey, I appreciate the effort by number 5 there from the West
Brandon
side.
Barrera. Boy, I'll tell you what, he took a hit. And usually that's one of those, you know, when you go over the middle for a catch, even if it's long, you're going to get hit, right?
That's right.
Barrera certainly didn't see that coming as McNeil made a great play. Meantime, Justice Thomas, you just saw him on the shout-outs as we are...
Yeah, Victory Kalua Uka.
There you go.
Yeah, on that tackle there.
All right, so let's get downstairs again with Kennedy Smith.
Guys, on that last play we saw from the west side, we saw number 5 go to the ground, and it looked like he may have got the wind knocked out of him. Well, it looks like instead it may have been that his braces just got caught in his upper lip. His upper lip was bleeding a little bit, but the staff's got him all fixed up now, so he looks like he's ready to go.
Thank you, Kennedy. Oh, that's got to hurt.
That's yummy.
That's got to hurt. Goodness gracious. Meantime, down to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, great tackle, open field tackle by Darnell Rogers, number 24 out of Cy Woods there.
And great pass by Vessel there. And reception, Dalen Brown gets a chance. Dalen Brown at Atascocita also played defensive back. He was a two-way player for Atascocita. As we get back to live action, and Vessel, man.
Tell you what, that was an impressive throw right there.
I was just going to say that pass is incomplete, but Landon Vessel is putting on a show here.
Yeah,
today,
that was impressive. With the play action pass and then throw from the opposite hash to the opposite numbers, that was amazing.
And watch this.
Yeah.
Look at this throw. There's only one guy that's going to get his hands on it, and it's the receiver. And that's one of those that Kyle Sheffield out of Kingwood Park just not able to hang on to. Good defensive play.
Great defensive play. It was just a tad bit late, but I think the receiver should have had it.
You saw Sheffield there on the sideline, 3 touchdown catches this year. As the handoff comes, and I like what the East is doing here. They're up 35-0. You say go for the kill as Justice Thomas with the carry. But they're mixing things up now, and they're getting a lot of guys that touch the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to run the football here instead of precedence, just trying to come down. It's going to open up the passing game again, believe it or not. But I do like the fact they're trying to get a little bit more physical in the run game. You had, one of my favorite players up there, Victory Kalua Uka, on that tackle again. Man, I can say that all night.
Tell you what, he's starting to rack up some defensive points here. Whoops, sorry about that. So it's 3rd down now and 6. Fake the handoff to Thomas, and they're going for the long ball, and incomplete. Great defensive coverage there by Darnell Rogers out of Cy Woods.
Yeah, I mean, he was with them step for step. Ball was thrown a little bit high and a little bit over him, but I like it.
Look at Vessel, and good coverage this time, as Caleb Welch was the intended receiver and not able to come up with it.
Looked like he was number 26, Daniel Espinoza out of Northbrook on the cover.
There you go. So we got 4th and 7, 7:44 to go before halftime. And O'Donohoe out of Ball High School in punt formation. And gets the punt off. Fair catch called for at the 15.
Fair catch from the west, take over around the 12-yard line.
All right, so let's get you some more time here with the player shout-outs here on the Bayou Bowl.
Hey everyone, my name is Michael Berry. I go to Clear Lake High School. I want to start off by thanking God, and then my mom, Ashley Petershagen, and my grandpa, Tracy Peterson.
That's a guy that we've called a few times on defense, huh?
Absolutely. He's having a heck of a game.
By the way, Jamal Comedy was the man that made the fair catch for the East. Comedy out of Paytow High School. 5'9", 155-pounder. You see the Barbers Hill ISD logo on the scoreboard. As we go 1st and 10, handoff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
DJ Thompson, Grand Oaks, stand up. They tried to run a counter there, and DJ just slid right underneath him, just like he's taught to do.
Cedric Jackson was the unfortunate runner on that play. Clock running 7:16 here before halftime.
Really impressive both sides of the ball here by the East team. Really dominant performance so far.
And the West taking their time getting the play in here.
Guess I was right on that. Run the football, play slow.
Right. Count down the clock a little bit. Mike Hill Reddick checking in. Twins topside, single receiver near side, and a little miscommunication Calicoti looking for Connor King, who was still running up the field, and the ball thrown about 10 yards behind him.
Yeah, if he'd have stopped, he would have caught it, but he didn't stop, so he kept running, Kind of sums up the game all in general right there.
Yeah, for the West Side for sure. As you see Calicoti there out at Cy Falls, 1,630 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, and 199 pass attempts, although he's got one here on a spectacular interception. He's now faced with 3rd and 12 at the 13. Throws it, and the horrid dropped ball by the receiver.
That was the first down, too.
Brandon Barrera, who's usually caught the balls thrown to him, brings up now 4th and 12. With 6:37 to go. And as if they needed any more opportunities, the East, Sean, is going to get the ball back again.
Yeah. If I'm the East team, I'm sitting there trying to run the football again. They got 2 returners. They're going to try to put something together here. If they can create a dominant run game, it's going to help us all out. Oh, he blocked it again.
And blocked again.
Yeah, blocked again.
And that will be a touchdown. Gascamp, who is really...
Man, this guy is all over the place.
And
did he give him the touch?
They gave him the touch.
That's amazing.
Well, hang on. There's a flag on the play. I'll tell you what, right now, for defensive player of the game, number 23 is the man to beat.
Right now, 2 block kicks. Man, golly.
Yep. Are they going to give him or no?
We do have a penalty.
Talked about the flag. Let's see if that comes into play here, Sean. And this is as a broadcaster, this is the part that's a little frustrating in All-Star games. When you get a flag, sometimes it takes a little time to work this out.
Right, yeah, because that crew might not be the crew that they work together all the time, so they're trying to figure it out. Their protocols, but, been a lot of flags on special teams tonight.
Did you ever get one of those?
Oh, absolutely.
Why did you throw the flag? Wait, did you throw it or not?
Yeah.
Who threw it? What was the call? Wait, what did you see?
Yeah, I'd like to just get an explanation every now and then, but if I don't get one, at least we can go back and watch it. You gotta love Coach System down there with his hands up, like, what are we talking about? So, when it rains, it pours. Is that the saying? Because we got a little thunderstorm right now. Man. We got a little thunderstorm.
Well, unfortunately, they're near tornado warning on the west side as bad as it's been. If you want to talk, if you want to talk in weather terms, that's kind of where we're at. Goodness gracious! Once again, thanks to Sam Schrade and Patty Smith and the entire crew doing an excellent job here on the production. We got replays for you. We got graphics. We got player shout-outs. We got great camera angles. And you and I are inside. I almost feel guilty. Almost.
Yeah, well, I was going to think about getting a jacket at halftime.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Endear yourself to the crew.
That's
really
I know
good.
It's terrible, but.
That's right. I don't know. Maybe we can get another player shout-out in here. I don't know. We'll leave that up to the man, Sam, as we have this discussion. This is where, as a broadcaster, you play the Jeopardy music. Take a look at it again. Snap back on the 3-yard line. The block there by Gascamp. He's looking for the ball. He sees it bounce. He's in the end zone. I'm not sure what we're talking about.
I'm trying to find where the penalty is. I don't even see. Is it after the play?
Well, the flag was down as he was down. I was watching it live, and I saw the flag go down as he pounced on the ball in the end zone.
Coach Ware there looking confused. Him and Coach and Ricky Prine, the official.
It's like, come on, man, give me a break, will you? The referee's going, dude, you're up 35-0 or 41-0. What more do you want? Well, it is 35-0 as of the moment. If that touchdown counts, it will be 41-0.
You got the mayor, Kenny Harrison, the head coach in there. He pleading his case too. So.
Yeah, talk about the coaches that are in this game.
It's great to see Coach. For the East team, you got Kenny Harrison and his Summer Creek staff on offense. You got the head coach of defense, Blake Ware for Adam MacArthur. On the west side, you got Trey System and his staff doing the offense over there, and then you got the Hightower staff from Cornelius Anthony member of the record crew defense, Texas A&M. He's on it.
Sure. All right, so watch again. All right, there's the punter. And he is 3-4 yards out. Now, Gaskamp waiting for the ball after he blocked it, and he's in the end zone. The ball is in the end zone. He's in the end zone. So, Sean, I guess we're not really talking about whether it's a touchdown or not. We're talking about the penalty flag.
Right, yeah, that I can't see. Had to be. Well, we're getting an explanation here, hopefully. It had to be unsportsmanlike, dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Oh, they're picking it up. Maybe they couldn't rush. You know, it was punt safe, and then they had one guy rush.
I'll tell you what, I look forward to the explanation.
Yeah.
Hey, talk about the Greater Houston Football Coach Association as well and all the great things they do.
It's just a great organization. We have roughly 140 members. That's 140 members inside the Greater Houston football area. You know, we range all the way from Sealy all the way to LaPorte, past to Barbers Hill. You know, as far north as Willis. You know, as far south down in Dickinson. So we try to hit them all. We provide scholarships to coaches, kids, clinics, so that and other networking opportunities so that coaches can get together and talk a little football. You know, we really try to support Gridiron Heroes, which is a nonprofit that helps kids that have been injured in the game of football. You know, it's just an opportunity for us to get to network each other, get to know each other, not only as coaches but as men, and just learn and advance it in football in the Houston area.
By the way, my own personal shout out to Sam. I know you hate me saying talk about, so I'll quit doing it. Okay, I promise. I'll work on that. All right, so we're going to have a re-kick.
Come on.
I don't know what happened here. We never got an explanation. So,
it had to be maybe a rules violation or something. I don't know.
Something. It had to be pre-snap, though. That's the thing. At this point, it's got to be pre-snap. Either way, we're going to have one more kick. It's only 35-0. 6:29 to go. The kick is good off this time and picked up on the run and good for about a 5-yard return.
Hey, great job there by Jackson Priestmeyer on a straight Jesuit right there on that tackle.
By the way, Robert Fields Jr. out of Humble was the kickoff returner for the East. As once again, they'll have favorable position, and now we have another conversation in the middle of the field. You see, okay, let's go downstairs. You'll find out what we're talking about right now.
Guys, each and every one of these players is going to be going home with a Bayou Bowl ring, and here to present it to our kicker, Austin Hill, is Judge Cindy Price.
Austin, on behalf of Chambers County and the Bayou Bowl, I want to present you with your ring. Congratulations.
Austin, this has been such a fun week. What's been the most fun part to you?
Just getting to know some of these guys. I mean, we've been playing against each other for the last 4 years, and just getting to be in the same team for the last couple of days. It's been a fun experience, so I've had a lot of fun.
Well, I appreciate you coming out here right after kicking. Go finish up the game.
Yes, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Kennedy. As you will see what the week entails, I tell you the GHFCA really takes care of these guys during the week of the Bayou Bowl, and you're going to get a great glimpse coming up at halftime.
Yeah, Dick Olin and that staff, and they do an amazing job, and it's literally a year round. They start working on next year last week.
Landon Vessel continues, as you see Austin Hill, the kicker there. That's Joseph Fields with them. Meantime, handoff up the middle. Good job, I think, by the East here. Let's just put it on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you got Jackson Priestmeyer again on that tackle. His name is starting to show up a little bit.
Justice Hill is getting, now you see him go off the field as he will get a little break. Also, Ray G. Daly out of C.E. King, number 17. Looks like he's going to line up in the backfield. At this point, you can pretty much intersperse anybody on the East in any position, right?
I imagine there's going to be a lot of guys playing in a position they've always wanted to play in.
Snap back, and that's Daly. He's going to get to the 20. By the way, I want to give some love to the offensive line. Jacob Marchalar, number 55 out of Deer Park. 59, Adrian Ariano out of Goose Creek. 72, Jordan Hughes out of C.E. King. 73, Kekulani Manuku out of Summer Creek. Number 74, Liam Sweeney out of Clear Lake. Jude Edwards, number 75 out of Clear Falls High School. And Jimmy Odom, the fourth, number 79 out of North Shore, is the offensive line for the East. Been doing a tremendous job here.
Doing a great job against this West defensive line. Had some leakage.
Yep, and Vessel, did he catch it? Oh, too far out. Man, I'll tell you what, putting on a show today are the East quarterback and receivers. Vessel, another tremendous pass.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great scramble. He had a lot of pressure.
Take a look right here. Gets out of the grasp and throws it down. Look at that pass.
Yeah.
Boy, that is pinpoint. Unfortunately, just a little bit out of bounds there.
Curtis John Miller out of Randall High School, 6', 220. D lineman, he's got to make that play right there. It's a great job by that quarterback doing an escape.
So 4th and 8 at the 20. They're going to go for it. Why not? Up 35-0. Justice Hill gets the fake handoff to the corner, and it is
called him out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I love the effort, though. Great coverage.
Kyle Sheffield out of Kingwood Park was the intended receiver, and again, a great pass, just a little bit too far. Yeah. You watch on the replay here. Look at him go up. Look at the hops right there. And great defense as well.
Daniel Espinoza out of Northbrook with he was right there. Great job pushing him out of bounds.
So the West will take over at their own 20. 4:15 to go. Boy, you would love to see a sustained drive by the West end up in some points here.
You know, they got a great opportunity to go down there and punch the score and then get the ball again at halftime. You know, try to shorten it up.
As they go, Twins top side, Twins near side, running back offset, right, Calicote, and that pass incomplete. And that was Brandon Barrera, the intended receiver.
Yeah, way too many drops so far this game for the West side.
Defensive play right there, Jermaine Calvin out of Sam Rayburn High School. Another one of our shout-outs that you'll see coming up. Problem is, on the incomplete pass, you stop the clock and...
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Calicote to the near side now, and that one overthrown. That one's on the quarterback as he tried to hit Connor King, 5'8", 165-pounder at Cy Park High School. 513 catching yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, you got to have some arm talent right there. Being on one hash and throwing it to the flat to the other hash on a deep out. That's a tough one.
Quick sideline shot of the West coaches right there. And East defensive player, Chance Bailey out of Galveston Ball High School, 5'10". As they go trips, West goes trips near side, single receiver far side. Quarterback in the shotgun, running back offset right with 4:06 to go. Looking for anything here, and quarterback scramble, and he is going to be met at the 23. Forward progress to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a great job right there defensively by Diego Bautista out of Deer Park, 5'10", 185. Coach Flynn, I know he's fired up to watch his kid get after it tonight.
So, Sean, the worst-case scenario for the West, 4th down, and you got to punt the ball away. You're trailing 35-0.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not real fired up to watch them throw those balls like that and stop the clock. It probably only chewed about 30 seconds. Thank God they had a little bit of a running quarterback situation there to kill some clock. But they're going to give the West team another chance to put one in before halftime. Not a good idea.
Coming up at halftime, we've got some video for you. We got an on-field for you. We got everything that you need to know about the 21st annual Bayou Bowl as this punt will take a west bounce and
dangerous.
Yeah. Picking it up and trying to stop the momentum of the ball was David Watson out of Channelview High School. And he was met by a host of red shirts.
If I was down that sideline, I'd probably have a conversation with him. Like, don't do that again, please.
Yeah, just let the ball roll.
Just let it roll.
Especially being up 35-0. Yeah. Ball will be at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:02. East has done everything right. 2 blocked punts, a touchdown on a blocked punt, interception off a quarterback who only threw 3 interceptions all year long, 4 touchdown passes for Landon Vessel. I mean, goodness gracious.
Yeah, plenty of time here to get a drive going. They don't have to be in a hurry for nothing.
Vessel. Once again, Ray G. Daly out of C.E. King will be his running back. He'll step up offset right. Twins left and right. And a linebacker blitz. And over the middle, pass is caught. 50, 45, 40. Oh, falling down was David Watson. Watson, 682 receiving yards and 6 touchdown catches this year.
Yeah, just wide open. That play action pass is getting them. There's really no threat of the run. They're just slicing and dicing them.
By the way, Watson also 114 yards on kickoff returns and 104 yards on punt returns this year.
Oh,
and that one almost intercepted as we get back to live action.
Right through the arms. Number 20, Charles Herman, out of Side Park. Coach Rogers.
That may be the only bad ball that Landon Vessel has thrown all day.
Yeah.
Went for his back receiver. Oh, my goodness.
You know, that's why we call them DBs for drop balls. You know?
Sounds like an offensive guy.
Should have had that one.
You sound like an offensive guy.
I'm offensive, that's for sure.
2:34 to go. Justice. Thomas back in the backfield now. Running back his main position, 1,049 yards and 20 touchdowns for Thomas this year. As that pass is incomplete. Wow. And what has been the strength for the East all evening, Sean? This drive is just falling apart.
Yeah, I think they're trying to force some things, maybe try to get the ball to some of the guys who haven't got it. It looks like their timing's off a little bit.
That was Dalen Brown out of Atascocita was the intended receiver. You saw Kyle Sheffield there, number 9. 3rd and 10 now at the 39.
You got Daly wide open at the bottom.
Vessel, flag comes in from behind, and the shuttle pass complete for a first down and more. That is Vincent Jones back.
That's coming back.
On the stat sheet, but yeah, as you said, that's coming back. Holding on the offense. And in fact, wasn't it the hold that actually sprung Vessel?
Yeah, you know, I've been usually not too many holding calls in an All-Star game. They had to be plainly obvious right there in front of the lead official.
So this is your son, right, behind
yes,
it? What's his name?
His name is Sean. We call him Bubba.
Bubba, how's your dad doing? He's doing pretty good.
Pretty good. Hey, I'll take it.
Good.
I'll take it. We'll go back tonight and watch it every time it airs and try to get better.
There you go. Well, it's great to have you with me, man.
Hey, I'm enjoying it.
Absolute pleasure. And again, our great crew. We'll get their names to you here in just a little bit as we come up on 2:17 to go before halftime. It is 3rd and way long. About 3rd and 20 now at the 48-yard line. Pick the handoff, play action pass. Vessel on the near side and caught there.
Great tackle.
Caleb Welch.
Christian Bell, number 15, 5'9", 155 out of Stratford. Coach Rankin, nice job. Because if he'd have made that, he'd have sprung that might have been 6.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Great job.
Great coverage there. You talked about the tackler. And
hey, another guy, Victory Kaluauka again.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's your guy.
Man.
That's your guy. So 4th down now and 12. Ball at the 43. They're going to go for it. Twins top side and near side. Running back offset right at the quarterback of the shotgun.
Ooh.
And he will throw to nobody.
Hey, number 10 was right there. Pierre Yamba, 6 foot, 265 out of Ailey Taylor. Coach Gray is unblocked.
It looked like Ray G. Bailey was the intended receiver, but he was up 3 yards past where the ball was thrown. So they will turn it over on downs, and yet another chance for a glimmer of hope for the West.
Hey, nobody wants to go to halftime, apparently. They want to keep playing.
They don't care. It's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
By the way, Sam, you need to tell me if there's air conditioning in that production truck. I saw it parked outside. I'm thinking, man, they better have AC in that truck because, oh my goodness, that's going to be way hot. If you think it's hot outside, try being in a vehicle and inside that vehicle without AC.
I'll go to summer.
Oh, they have 2 ACs. Okay.
Must be nice.
Hey, you know who runs this operation is Sam, right?
Absolutely.
With 2 ACs. Meantime, quarterback keeper, Calicote. I'll tell you what, the West offense, Sean, hadn't had a lot of success. Calicote is doing everything he can.
Yeah, he can, but just couldn't get away there from Sebastian Bernal out of Galena Park. 5'10", 190.
Calicote this year, 1,913 total yards, an average of 173.9 a game. Meantime, pass incomplete.
Man.
Was that on the receiver or the quarterback that time?
I'm going to say probably a little bit more receiver, but that was a bullet by that quarterback. It was a bullet. And probably would have got about 3 or 4 yard gain.
Well, that's what you really need if you're the West right now. Run this clock out and try to get some points on the board. Twins top side, Twins near side. Running back offset right to the quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, and Calicone bobbles it, and he's going to run it, and he is going to be met for a loss. Way too much time.
Yeah, number 6, Braylon Caldwell, outside linebacker from G-Ball, 5'10", 170. He was all over that.
Isaiah Gree out of Goose Creek also on the tackles. You watch it here, you saw him bobble it, and smart decision by Calicone, though, to pick up the ball and run with it.
Yeah, I just like it because it chews up some clock here. We do look like we got an injured player down.
Yeah, we got one on the far side on the east, and at this point, you think we're talking about, because of the heat, we're talking about, stretching a little bit, and we're talking dehydration, right?
Yeah, definitely. These guys haven't played football some of them since December, or maybe farther than that. So, the emotions of the game are calmed down. Now it comes down to what they did last night, what they did this morning. Shout out.
All right, so while we have this quick break, let's introduce you to one more player here in the player shout-outs.
My name is Caleb Welch. I play for the East team. I go to Summer Creek High School. I want to shout out to my family, shout out to God, and shout out to the crew.
My name is Jackson Wade. I'll be playing for the East team. I'm from Cliff Falls High School. And I just want to shout out my mom, Johnny, my grandparents, Bob and Papa, and my coaches. Thank you very much.
And you heard Caleb Welch shout out to the crew. We give a shout out to our production crew. Man, they are doing a phenomenal job despite the heat, despite the 35-0 score.
Yeah, they've been doing an amazing job. It's fun to see the behind the scenes, because usually I'm on the field. I don't get to see what's behind.
Usually you're focused and concentrated on what's going on, right?
Absolutely.
And, of course, Kennedy Smith down on the field, she's in the weather, but it's cool during an all-star game. Like she had the Vincent Jones who caught a touchdown pass. Right, she was able to talk to her right after he caught the touchdown. That's the great thing you get to do at all-star games.
Right, yeah, because you don't get that on Friday nights, that's for sure.
Oh, no. No, you coaches wouldn't. You guys don't like media anywhere near your bench, do you?
I'm just surprised. You always want to talk to the guys that can't talk, that don't want to talk. They're a man of few words.
It's always easy to talk to the football coach, though, isn't it?
We always got something to say.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, all right, where's the kill switch on the mic? Meantime, the punt down to the 16-yard line as we're in the last 30 seconds of the first half. Coming up at halftime, when the clock's hit 0-0, you hear from Kennedy and one of the coaches down on the sideline. Then we'll take you to our halftime break, which includes, we talked about the video of the kids and what they do during the week. You're going to get a chance to see what a great job the Greater Houston Football Coaches Association does with these kids during the week. Meantime, pass is caught up to the 26-yard line. Caleb Welch, you just saw him on the shout-outs out of Summer Creek High School. It's good to be a receiver for the East.
Yeah, for this tour, yeah, right? They're airing it out. 30 seconds left, let's go.
Vessel scrambling, gets out of the reach. And he's going to put up some numbers.
Hey, that's a great job right there by number 51.
Good pursuit.
Jackson Priestmeyer on a straight Jesuit. That's a great job.
All right, so we are at 0-0. We finally hit the end of the first half, Coach.
I didn't know if it was going to come or not. I was hoping.
We were counting down. 35-0 East is the score at the moment. And, we've had some great comebacks in this Bayou Bowl history. This would be a momentous comeback if the West can find a way to do it.
I'm here for it.
You're here for it?
I'm here for it.
Well, you're 2-0. Now, were you West or East?
I was West
2019?
Side. I was West Side.
Well, see. Okay, let's go downstairs to Kennedy Smith with our halftime interview.
Guys, I'm here with the offensive head coach for the West Side. This is Trey Sissom of Fort Bend Travis. You guys have not managed to put a score on the board quite yet, but the team still seems very positive and energetic down here. So what's the message going to be like in the locker room?
Well, I think, it's kind of funny that we're a play or two away on a lot of different things. Obviously with the offense trying to put it in this short amount of time, just getting the kids to understand what we want has been a big thing for us. We've had some shots at some plays. We dropped 3 or 4 balls that would give us first downs, and that's really the thing. We want to be a little more consistent and try to run the ball a little bit to save some shots at the end.
This is a huge showcase in Houston, so what is the importance of a game like this?
Well, I think it really just shows not just the people in Houston that know that we got good football around here, but it shows everybody around the state the kind of quality that we have. Obviously, the East team is really, really talented, and they're playing really well, but our kids have fought all week, and we're excited about what they're doing, and we hope we have a good second half.
You've only had really about a week of preparation with these kids, and it's a whole new crew, so what's this week been like for you?
It's really been exciting because when you bring kids in, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what their backgrounds are, and our kids have been phenomenal. They've worked really, really hard. We've had a great time with them. They're about as good a group of kids as you could ever make. I mean, we've taken them bowling, we've taken them swimming, we went to the movies, we did all those things, and every time we go someplace, the people that are there are giving them compliments about how well behaved they are and how great they are. And that's what we want. We obviously like to have great, good football players, but we like to have great young men. That's more important.
Well, looking forward to see you guys coming out in the second half, guys.
All right, Kennedy, thank you. And, Wes got a little work to do on offense. And Coach talking about they're just a play or two away from making something happen.
I was thinking probably like 10 to 12 to 13 plays away, to be honest.
All right, I believe we're tossing the break because we do have a scholarship coming up. Presentation, and again, you'll get a chance to see the Bayou Bowl, what they do during the week as you watch the 2024 Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network. All right, and there we go. We have the scholarship presentation on the field. Sean McDowell, talk about what's going on there.
Yeah, this is one of the best things that the Greater Houston football coaches do. These are players or kids, really kids from members of our association. They don't have to be head coaches. They can be assistants. Just they're members of our association. They applied for this scholarship, and a big part of this Bayou Bowl is why we're able to do this. And this is what we want to do, not only network and stuff for coaches, but be able to provide scholarships for the siblings and the children of coaches, because any amount goes a long way. It's about $1,500, I believe, that each one of these kids are going to receive, and that's going to be huge for them.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Boy, that's a big boost for them for sure. All right, so the scholarship presentation, we are at halftime. You see it right there, 35-0 East rolling. Let's see what the West comes back with as you watch the 21st Annual Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network.
My name is Gekulani Vainuku, and I am on East team, and I go to Summer Creek High School, and I'd just like to shout out God. Only reason I'm here right now, and shout out to my family, my parents, Viliata and Helen. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and sticking with me throughout these the hard times in high school. I just want to thank my sisters and my brothers, especially my sister Funa. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me this year.
the East team's going to win this game. I feel very confident in our players, our coaches, that Beast team is going to take them down for real.
Coach Anthony, and we represent the West, and we're going to win the game. That's why we do this. That's why we are here. It's to win. It's to bring the title back to the West.
Well, we're going to take a look at the first half highlights, and Sean McDowell, as you can tell, it's going to be Air Landon Vessel and Air East. Oh my goodness, we saw some great precision passing by Landon Vessel and a host of receivers.
Yeah, it was just amazing to see the long shots as the protection held up and the quarterback just getting rid of the ball in a timely manner. The precision has been amazing. And the difference in this whole game, not only the passing game, but the turnovers. I mean, you had it right there, Gascamp, and the guys is coming and taking it. You got interception right here by Gascamp. I mean, with the DJ Thompson with the tip. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, you love that play.
Oh, yeah, I got to see that over and over again. And just being able to watch the quarterback just sling it all night long, and the receivers just going up and making plays have been amazing.
That right there to Vincent Jones, that's his second touchdown catch. And the thing about Vessel, too, a lot of these, that one was standing still. A lot of times he was hitting his receivers on the run.
Yeah, it's looking like they've been practicing it more than 3 or 4 days. The timing has been amazing. The accuracy and the timing of his balls have been just outstanding. I'm really excited to see what they do second half.
And right now, we talked about a crew, the DNA Studios crew. Technical director and director Sam Schrade. Van Perdue, A1, A2 is Seth Mitchell. On graphics, Brian Duvall. Camera 1 is Ken Schlein. Camera 2 is Larry Sanchez. Camera 3, Alex Barbeau. Camera 4, Chato Wilson. On video, Patrick Myers. Utility man, that is Daniel Lee. Thank you all for such a great broadcast, as it will be a little inauspicious start for the West here in the second half. All right, so put yourself, give me Sean McDowell talking to the West right before you come out.
And I'm just trying to say, hey, guys, we do what we do here. It's like we've had some success. We got to find out what that success is. You obviously have been doing some stuff, but, not real good offensively. I mean, 31 plays, 43 yards. I mean, they're averaging 1.4 yards a play.
And 2 turnovers to none.
I mean, that's 14 points right there. If we don't have those, it's a little bit closer, but that's special teams. But offensively, they got to go out there and try to establish a run game. Even though they're behind, they got to find some success. They're not being able to find it in the passing game because they've had way too many drops. So I would just stick to the run game and try to open it up through the pass.
I'll tell you, the telltale sign for the West may have been on their second possession in the first quarter. They started after a penalty, a punt. They started at the East 32-yard line and couldn't cash it.
Yeah, so it ain't about play. It's just about execution. They got to go out and execute.
Swing pass out to the far side and pass complete. A good start there for the West this time. On the catch is Connor King out of Cy Park.
Yeah, push out of bounds there by number 16, Diego Bautista out of Deer Park.
Kai Calico remains the quarterback as they have gone all passing. They had an empty backfield that time. Calico now with Cedric Jackson, 6'1", 175-pounder out of Hightower in the backfield with them. They go Twins with a man in the slot on the far side, 2 receivers on the near side. West trying to get something going here in the second half. Swing pass out here.
Man, just a host of the East team is ready for that.
That is Michael Reddick on the reception. And if you're the East, they're going to have to pass, right? So do you play off a little bit?
They're daring them to pass right now. They just kind of bend and run a little bit. My thing is you got to get first downs, right? First down become touchdowns. But right now they're even struggling getting first downs. So they got to find some success. When you go back to the quick screens up top and the now screens here at the bottom, the receivers are going to see that. They're outnumbered 3-2 on either side. So,
right.
They just got, right now they're picking their poison, and right now it's a little bit of self-inflicted wounds.
And if you're East defense, you're lining up, you're putting at most 4 in the box, and everybody else is playing defensive back, right?
Just daring them to run the football. There's 5 guys in the box. They're not going to run it.
Calico, quick pass there. Trying to hit King again. But it's going to be 4th down and a quick 3-and-out for the West. And yeah, down 35-0. You're really in a hole. Besides the fact that the scoreboard, the East can do what they want on defense right now because you can't. If you try to run the ball, you do have 4 guys up front, 2 guys in the middle.
They didn't run the ball not once there, so that doesn't bode well for the West team. But the defense is just going to pin their ears back and go get it. That D line's going to start working on every pass rush move that they learned on Twitter. So.
You mean X?
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe TikTok.
The punt is going to take a roll and picked up at the 33-yard line. Meantime, we go downstairs to Kennedy Smith.
Guys, I'm down here with Dick Olin. He is the founder, the mastermind. He runs this whole ship with the Bayou Bowl. You've been doing this for 21 years. How have you seen this evolve?
Well, it started out, it was Texas, Louisiana. And we got all these D1 players, and it was great. And then the colleges, they took the kids in early in June. So then we decided that, okay, we're going to have our own game because Louisiana wanted to have theirs. So we got a lot of good players in Houston. They might not all be D1, but some of them will go to JUCOs, D2, and some FCS schools like Stephen F. So we got a lot of good players still left. But we're excited about 21. It's been a fun time every single year. Is something unique, and these kids all have a great experience.
And this era is coming to an end. In 2025, it is going to be growing. Can you tell me a little bit about that in January?
Well, we were contacted, and we've talked to the city of Mount Bellevue, who's a sponsor, and then Patty Smith and Holly Kesterson of Relevant Worldwide. They approached us about them doing the game. They're going to promote it and produce it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get the East Texas Coaches Association involved against the Greater Houston football coaches. And so you're talking about really, really good players. You're talking about really, really good players from East Texas, from Longview, from John Tyler, from Texarkana coming down here. And we'll have really good players, too. So it'll be a heck of a game, and it'll be January 4th. The kids will come in January 1st, which is football time. You know what I mean? So a little bit better weather.
Well, we're going to stand by because I'm pretty sure West just got their first touchdown.
Yes, they did, Miss Kennedy. That is defensive end. Corin Randles out of Marshall being on the receiving end of that knock away from the quarterback and running in 15 yards for the touchdown. And just typical West here, Sean. We're in a great interview with the founder of this game, and the West finally gets on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Dick Olin needs all the flowers he can bring him from having this game. I mean, he's the reason why we have this game. But the West team came out with a big-time sack, and then, Corin Randles over from Marshall being able to scoop and score every big man's dream. Showing off a little Fort Bend Marshall track speed right there.
There you go.
Pretty awesome. He'll remember that for the rest of his life.
Oh, amen. Amen. Of course, Corin had one of the shout-outs there. You see him right there. Corin Randles, 6'1", 275-pounder. On the touchdown. Finally putting the West on the scoreboard. And here's Austin Hill out of Alvin High School with a chance to kick an extra point, and it is up and it is good. And do we need to go back down to Kennedy, or are we going to go to break here? We're going to keep it here. Okay, good idea, Sam. We'll keep it here.
Yeah.
Hey, one more time. Sam Schrade, Van Perdue, Seth Mitchell, Brian Duvall, Ken Schlein, Larry Sanchez, Alex Barbeau, Chado Wilson, Patrick Myers, Daniel Lee. We talked about the great crew. I mean, we're the faces and the voices of the crew along with Kennedy Smith. It's really those people that are doing the hard work to make this such a great broadcast.
Yeah, it's a first-class operation.
Kind of like you have at Grand Oaks High School, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
Hey, give you a chance to give you a little shout-out to Grand Oaks High School.
Hey, we're up and coming. You'll be saying that a lot more as we get going.
There you go. Okay, so now let's put your coach's hat on again. Here's the look at the replay.
Number 10.
Yep, there you go.
Pierre Yamba out of A-League Taylor coming with the sack. Look at that speed. He even runs pretty. We got to teach him how to little ball security right there. I like it. I like it.
Come on, man. He didn't have anybody near him.
Yeah, big man's dream.
Yeah, I know you're afraid of the Leon Lett thing.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Okay.
It's always a thing. You want to celebrate it, but hey, you never know who's running behind you.
I was covering that game for KXAS TV when Leon Lett had that.
Really?
Oh,
was
my
that
God.
Don Beebe that came?
Don Beebe came up. Yep.
That's right.
Good recall there.
Yeah.
For you Dallas Cowboy fans, of course, Houston Texan fans around here are thrilled with their team. What a great year last year for the Texans.
I'm a Texans fan. I'm invested in the Cowboys, but I want one player to do really well and the Cowboys to lose.
And Austin Hill with the kick, and up. Okay, we've enacted the return. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. For the East, Robert Fields, and we'll take another toss downstairs to Kennedy Smith.
Guys, I'm here with Corin Randles. He's the one that just got that scoop and score. Tell me what was going through your mind during that play.
All I was thinking about was getting the ball first and then go scoring. That's it.
A lot of excitement down there. That's the first touchdown for West.
Yeah, defense got to go do something. Offense ain't doing nothing, so we got to make the best of it.
How much have you been enjoying this week?
I love it. I love the opportunity.
All right, get back out there and go play. I know they're waiting for you.
Yep, thank you, Kennedy. And, boy, I'll tell you what, when you get a defensive lineman that scores a touchdown, regular season or not, it is a reason for celebration.
Absolutely. If it was me, I'd still be talking about it if I did it.
Oh, man. Somebody turn off his microphone, please. Meantime, look at this. Justice. Doing justice on the ground game.
Hey, great tackle there by Daniel Espinoza out of Northbrook. That guy's showing up today at the outside corner.
Justice Thomas.
Great run.
Yeah. I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, man. I'll tell you what. Looking like a great Steeler running back. Meantime, first down and 10 outside the 45.
They look like trying to tempo him. I thought they were playing with 12 there. Didn't get a flag. Got lucky right there.
Wow. So that was Justice Thomas with a 25-yard gain down to the 45-yard line. Adding on some stats. Well, I'll tell you what. They showed the numbers at halftime. The stats for the East offense is just ridiculous. It's a pinball game. It's a video game.
Yeah, video game.
Video game, not a pinball game. God, really showing my age there. Meantime, back to pass. And that's going to be
got
incomplete.
tipped right there. I tell you what, Pierre Yamba, number 10 out of Ailey Taylor, is having himself a game for the West Side. A game. He's the one that had the sack that was able to get some corn randos on the scoop and score.
Yep.
This guy's a force. Shout out to Coach Gray over there at Ailey Taylor.
There's a couple of coaches right there for you as well. Oh, that's the and look at oh my goodness, showing off there.
There you go.
Oh man, yeah, right here, baby, right here. That's Rob Lynch, by the way, on the far left side. Rob Lynch has been a huge supporter of GHFCA, of Dick Olin, and just a really great all-around human being, Rob Lynch for sure. Meantime, scramble. Look at Vessel. Vessel across the 50 to the 47-yard.
Yeah.
There's so many offensive players up for nomination for Offensive Player of the Game. My vote right now is number 3.
And no question, he's making that thing go. All the receivers doing a great job, but his balls have been on time, accurate, and he's doing things with his feet, getting those guys open. I mean, he had a sack right there. There's no doubt those guys were sacked. So.
Talk about the change in quarterbacks, because I cover a lot of high school volleyball. I love talking about the change over the past 5-10 years. Talk about the change at the quarterback position for the high school football quarterback the last 5 years.
Oh, man, it's crazy to see the development of it. With the advent of 7-on-7. Here we go. We got another
into the end zone. Just talking about Landon Vessel. He finds David Watson of Channelview, gets on the touchdown scoring charts.
Yeah, that's pretty explosive right there. Wide open.
Wow.
Great block on the perimeter. And the east side just takes it to the house.
Well, they're back.
Yeah.
They had 2 really bad offensive series at the end of the first half, and now they're back. And it's so good. He's spreading the ball around. The only receiver on the East roster that hasn't scored a touchdown is Robert Fields.
And I think I haven't scored a touchdown yet, but I think I might get in fourth quarter here.
I don't know. Isn't your eligibility over? Oh, look at this. A fake extra point. Ray G. Bailey. And the ball is dropped. Wow. Boy, they were just looking to rub it in now. All right. So let's take one more look at this touchdown pass as we get ready to throw at the break. 41-7 East on the long touchdown by David Watson at Bayou Bowl on the Space City Home Network.
My name is Sebastian Bernal. I'm playing on the east side. I go to Galena Park High School, and first and foremost, I want to thank my coaching staff for turning me into the athlete and man I am today, and I want to thank my parents, Juanita and Armando, for raising me, and I have so much love for you. Thank you.
Well, thank you as we bring you back to the 21st Bayou Bowl. Chuck Licata along with Sean McDowell, and on the sidelines, Kennedy Smith. You know, the one thing as a media person, when I write about stories of coaches, the coaches really do have the best interest of the student athletes in mind. And we don't say athletes, we say student athletes.
That's right. I mean, you get into business because you love the game of football, but at the end of the day, you got to love kids, right? I mean, they got to love kids first and foremost.
And then you learn to love your booster club and the parents, right?
Always. You know, it says that, you know, you got to have you raise a family, you know, you got to have everybody doing it together. You got to have that. You got to have the booster club. You got to have the parents. You got to have the money. You got to have the kids that support.
And that's where it becomes a community.
Absolutely. It takes a village, right? That's what I was looking for. It takes a village.
There you go. All right, so kickoff is down. So we're going to start the 25-yard line. West on a little bit of a roll. They've answered the East. It's 7-7 the score here.
It was more like an answer of a text message. It was more like I didn't pick up the phone. I don't know if it was an answer, but you know.
Look at Dick Olin down there pointing the kid, turning it right to the camera. That's pretty funny. That's funny. I'm looking at the wrong thing. In the meantime, pass on the near side, and I think, Sean McDowell, this is what we're going to get a good dose of this entire second half on the West.
Yeah, I got a new quarterback here, Brett Garcia.
Brett Garcia.
Yeah, out of Travis.
Travis High School, Fort Bend. That's good to see.
He should know the offense. Coach Sissom played for Coach Sissom, so it'll be interesting to see if we get it done here.
And it's not really the quick huddle offense. It's just kind of, you're going to see a lot of sideline passes, quick hits, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing off a little bit, playing a little thirds coverage, you know, so look for them to hit the underneath stuff. There you go.
Right.
You know, the hitches. That's back-to-back, but, you know, they got something brewing here.
Brandon Barrera out of Elite Taylor, he's had a good game.
Yeah,
I think he's only got one drop today.
Yeah. He's getting a little fired up right there, a little chippy for no reason. And as long as the West team here can take first down and turn them into touchdowns.
Right.
Yeah, it's just keep getting first downs. Don't look past anything. Just keep getting the first down on this drive. Sustain a drive. Really they got to save their defense a little bit. I mean, they've got to be gassed.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to be gassed.
That's true. Even though you get a good rotation of players, you still,
They don't have
definitely.
a 54-man roster like you would have, or a 70-man roster, you know.
Like you have at Grand Oaks.
Yeah, 85.
Meantime, pass near sideline again, and that's 3 in a row for Barrera. And let's take another trip downstairs to the lovely Kennedy Smith.
And now it is time to give our rings to the east side, and here to represent them is kicker Connor O'Donohoe. And to give him the ring is Judge Cindy Price.
Connor, on behalf of Chambers County and the Bayou Bowl, I give you this ring. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How fun of an experience has this been for you this week?
It's been pretty cool, you know. I'm getting to meet a lot of new people, make a lot of cool bonds with each other. It's been a really fun week.
All right, well, I hope you're enjoying it and enjoy your ring.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoying the game. He's been used a lot in this game, the kicker, Connor O'Donohoe.
No doubt. And the ring is special. It's pretty. They do a great job with it.
Yep, I got mine from last year.
That's really nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Had nice quarterback pressure right there by DJ Thompson out of Grand Oaks. I've seen that a few times.
By the way, offensive line for the West, number 50, Saul Zaragoza out of Cy Falls. 55, J.J. Wheeler out of Pearland High School. 56, Ace Perez, Cy Woods. 59, Dawson Elliott out of Travis, Fort Bend. Hunter McGarry, 61, out of Rudder. And 76, Carl Broussard out of Paytow High School. Your offensive lineman. As the swing pass out here, and this is Reddick. Reddick is close to a first down. On the east side, by the way, defensive line, Isaiah Gree out of Goose Creek High School, Michael Beery, boy, we've called his name a lot, out of Clear Lake 27. Miles Fort, who scored on the block kick for a touchdown, College Park. Charlie out of LaPorte High School, and of course DJ Thompson out of Grand Oaks High School.
Near and dear to my heart, that one.
Yeah, you like that.
No, he's actually a fun story. He's actually originally from New York City.
Is he really?
Yes, sir.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow, when did he move down here?
A couple years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Great family.
I'm from the East Coast myself. I got to Texas at age 26. I haven't been back since. As this one is going to break all the way down. And that's going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, show some speed, show some life right there.
Baby.
Joe Praise Adeyemi.
Yep.
Out of Katie Taylor, Coach Simmons.
Adeyemi showing that speed. That gets him to the end zone. Adeyemi out of Taylor High School. 5 receptions this year. And boy, I'll tell you what, he looked good. West got a little momentum going here. They've outscored him 14-7.
Yeah.
After the extra point.
Found some, you know.
Yeah.
And a big thing with the, they got a little comfortable lead, but the East can't rest here. They got to go down. They got to answer.
And they're not going to.
No, I wouldn't.
No way.
Getting real close to breaking the record for scoring points here.
I'll tell you what, O'Donohoe may have the record for points and plays by a kicker in a Bayou Bowl game.
I like it.
All right, so let's continue. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you some more of the players behind the scenes as you watch the 2024 Bayou Bowl on the Space City Home Network.
I'm Calvin. I play for the East team. I come from San Urban High School. I just want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad and my coaches, Coach Gonzalez and Coach Balderas. I wouldn't be here without them, and I'm blessed to be here. Thank you.
Welcome to Casa Julia Tex-Mex, where flavor meets fiesta. At Casa Julia, we take pride in our handmade tortillas. Each one is crafted with love and tradition, ensuring that every bite is a taste of authenticity. Our menu is a fiesta of flavors, from sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas, with your choice of any of our flavorful meats. We've got something for everyone. And don't miss our loaded nachos. Planning a special event? Our private dining room is perfect for birthdays, anniversaries, or corporate gatherings. Reserve it today and let us make your occasion unforgettable.
Indulge in our Louisiana-inspired culinary adventure. Our expert chefs take you on a flavorful journey through traditional Cajun and Creole cuisine. From mouth-watering seafood gumbo to refreshing oysters, every dish is crafted with authentic ingredients and a dash of Southern charm. Celebrate with us. Whether it's a birthday bash, anniversary, or corporate gathering, our spacious banquet room is the perfect venue. Let us take care of the details while you enjoy the festivities. Reserve your spot today.
Where you at, dog?
My name is Diego Bautista. I play strong safety. I'm from Deer Park, and I play on the East team. I just want to big shout out to my siblings. They motivate me every day to get better and play harder every day. So
there you go. As we come back here, 5:14 to go, third quarter, 41-14. The West cranking up a little O, and they did it on the defensive side. Court Randall's on the return off the fumble, and then the touchdown pass. Actually, that was more of a catch and run.
Right.
That time for the West.
A couple bad angles by defensive backs, and it's to the house. That's why you do that kind of stuff.
Yep, Adeyemi.
Got to be able to tackle in space.
So the West building some momentum here, and they'll kick off. Austin Hill getting a little camera time now.
I like it.
The kicker for the West.
Show off that leg.
Hill out of Alvin. And Alvin, by the way, about 45 minutes from where we're playing this game, and we will have a return to the 10, 15, 20. Oh, he's got a lane, 35-40. We might, no, we're not going to. Got a little too ahead of myself.
You know, I do like that kickoff format.
Yes, love it. Love it. Yep. Using the UFL. Adeyemi, by the way, on the tackle. We have had so many players on both sides, win or lose, that have made their mark in this game.
Absolutely. I've been impressed. And, having played football for Lucy's got for like 6-7 months, come out here and play. It's been amazing to see their conditioning and just overall just knowledge of the game.
And that's the thing. We talked about in the open. We talked about the fact we're closer to the next season of football than we are from last season.
Right.
So they've had a lot of time off, but they look good out there.
Yeah, and some of these guys will probably report to their next school in like a few weeks.
Right. So. Yep. All right, so here we go. East trying to, well, I don't know. You hate to say they've lost some momentum, but they are up 41-14, but they've been outscored as they hand off. And that's Justice Thomas. And let's take another trip downstairs, find out what Kennedy Smith has for us.
Guys, I'm with Joe Praise Adeyemi for the West Side. He just got that touchdown. You ran a little bubble route and then showed off that speed. How was that play?
Felt good. Great block by my artist here out there. Made me do what I had to do over there.
And then you went ahead and made that tackle right then. You're really on fire tonight.
Yes, ma'am. School taught me. Got to make the tackle every time.
All right, you sound a little out of breath. Someone let you go get some water. Good job.
Thank you.
I think you need some water and an oxygen mask. Meantime, go for the long ball. There it is. 5 touchdown. Just as we talk about momentum on the west side, here comes the passing game.
That was amazing. I mean, that ball thrown by Landon Vessel to Ray G. Daly. I mean, that's why it shows why he was one of the better players in the Houston area this past season, Daly, for the Houston Touchdown Club. I mean, he's wide open.
Oh, my
wide
goodness.
open. And look at him. Watch this move at the end here. And 21, you can't arm tackle down there in space. That's too much. Ray G. Daly is a special player.
So now we know Kennedy Smith will now go to talk to Ray G. Daly.
Yeah,
Because she's been getting all the touchdown.
No doubt. Hey, I like to hear what he has to say.
Absolutely.
He obviously has the best hair.
And he's holding on the kick. He's the place kick holder as well.
Yeah, multi-talented.
Serious multi-talent there. We definitely need to get a little conversation with him coming up.
Yeah, he's special.
As we take a look at the Bayou Bowl cheerleaders here. And again, we talked about the crew. Let's thank Barbers Hill, Carl Absek, the head coach and athletic director here, and his entire crew at Barber Hill. You talked about it takes a village. It takes a village to put on an event like this as well.
Great facilities, great area, looking out and seeing everything they got going on. And every time I come to Barbers Hill, I just reminded just how nice this place is. and Coach Absek done a great job, knowing him for a lot of years when he was at Cedar Park, and really fired up to get him here in the Houston area. And I'm just happy that I don't have to play him anymore because they do a great job over here at Barbers Hill.
My former company, Came Back Sports, got on board when he took over. Boy, you talk about championship football.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Absolutely.
goodness.
It was a
State
great job.
championship. In fact, they opened what's McLean Stadium for Baylor High School. Baylor University. Cedar Park actually played Aledo in the first ever game at McLean Stadium.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he ended our playoff route really well a couple years ago when I was at Foster. It was great to see. Then they went on and played for the state championship that year and lost it, but they just do a great job. I run a lot of stuff that he does. Good artists create, great artists steal, and so I steal everything I can from Coach Absek.
Imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Absolutely.
By the way, you saw Cedric Jackson there, number 9 for the West. He's had not what we call a Cedric Jackson game because the East defense has just been so good for most of the game. As this kickoff now is going to roll in, they're going to let it go. By the way, we mentioned Rob Lynch, right? Remember I mentioned Rob?
Yes, sir.
I was talking to him. He said, "Who's your color guy?" I said, "Sean McDowell." He's like, "Oh, wow, the Grand Oaks guy." I said, "Yeah." He says, Sean Oaks has comparable facilities to what Barbers Hill has.
We got a field, we got stands, we got we got practice fields. You're right, we got a school.
Come on, man.
We don't have an indoor yet, but Conroe ISD is a great place to work, and I know they're going to come up with something that's going to make us happen.
All right, let's see who the quarterback's going to be this time.
You got to go. You got to go back with Garcia, right?
Yep, Brett Garcia.
I'd throw the ball to number 7 too. Let's see what happens.
Oh man, that's right. Eddie Yemi is on fire. Twins left and right, running back, man in motion, and ball is the ball. Oh, golden opportunity there, wasted as the ball was on the ground and running past it. I'm looking for his numbers, 20-something. Here we go. Take a look right here. Again, our great crew.
Look like number 20, Charles Herman, right? No.
That's it.
Let me see.
Well, you see the end result. Boy, the West got away with one there.
Isaiah Green, Goose Creek
Isaiah
Memorial.
Green,
yeah,
yep,
6'2",
that's it.
225.
That's it.
Just right through his hands.
Otherwise, it's another defensive score. Man in motion, fake pass.
Oh, he's open.
Down the sideline, wide open. Oh, and he's out of bounds.
Yeah,
my.
He threw it to the wrong guy. Number 17, Connor King from South Park, wide open.
Oh, my goodness. He tried to hit Brandon Barrera. You see him right there. There's number 5, Brandon Barrera, out of Elite Taylor. Who is open?
Number 17, right there, running right down the middle of the field.
Connor King.
Hey, the pressure was on. Play action, great play action fake off the jet sweep. I mean, it was wide open.
Look at this.
Just threw him out of bounds.
Yep, and he tried. You could tell he was trying to stay in bounds.
He got to make that catch, though.
Yeah. Yep. And
we tell our receivers, you got to make that catch even out of bounds. Come on.
Twitch on the near side, single receiver far side, running back offset right of the quarterback in the shotgun, and we get a timeout by the West. Okay, and once again, let's go to Kennedy Smith on the sideline.
Guys, I got the guy that you were asking for.
Yes.
Ray
There you
DJ
go.
Lee from CE King. You've been killing it out here. A couple touchdowns. You just made one, so run me through that one.
He called my number. It was like basically win, and I felt disrespected because they put the safety in the middle and not over me. So I just ran open grass, and quarterback found me. He's a real good quarterback, so he tends to do that.
There's a lot of good talent out here. How fun has this week been?
It's been real fun. Bayou Boat took care of us. I don't know who all the sponsors is, but shout out to them. We've been having, bowling, movies. We watched the new Bad Boys that came out. It was hilarious. We've been eating real good, better than I ever have. So, and then just this right here, the whole thing, news, all that, you can't beat that.
So this is a fun showcase. If it was up to you, you could run any type of play, do some special tricks. What would you want to do out here to show off your skill?
To show off my skill, I want to throw a touchdown. That's what I was looking for on the field goal. That's why I caught it and tried to run, but they didn't hear it.
All right, well, I'll go talk to your coach and see if I can make that happen. Good job. Keep it up tonight.
All right. Thank you, Kennedy. Hey, she listened to us. You got the guy we wanted. We thank her for that. By the way, you talk about the talent of the field. How about Kennedy Smith? Does high school games, does the UFL in the fall. She's been with the XFL before. And she is the daughter. Here's your trivia. She is the daughter of Patty Smith, who not only is controlling this great production, but
David Smith.
She was the first ever sideline reporter of the Bayou Bowl.
No kidding.
No kidding. Patty Smith. Yep, and she still looks good, too.
Yeah, Kennedy was an awesome hurdler at Texas A&M. You didn't look her up.
Meantime, pass and almost intercepted. Goodness.
They just abandoned the run game now. They're just going to aerate it out, which I appreciate.
That was Jakari Cooper on the defensive play there. By the way, speaking of defense, on the East defense, we gave you the lineman. Jakari Cooper, number 10, out of Dayton High School. Derek McNeil with an interception out of MacArthur High School. Jermaine Calvin, you saw him on the shutouts at Sam Rayburn High School. Diego Bautista, you saw him in the shutouts out of Deer Park High School. Linebackers include Jackson Wade, you saw him on the shutouts out of Clear Falls. Joshua Huerta out of Baytown Lee. Josh Marquez out of Baytown Lee, number 19. And speaking of shout-outs, let's give you another one here.
My name is Miles Ford. I play for the East team. I come from Woodlands College Park. I want to shout out my mom and dad. Wouldn't be here without them. They really have brought me this far, and I love them so much. Miss your mom and dad. Neon Daughter Ford.
And linebackers, Brandon Wagner, number 30 out of Kingwood Park. Sebastian Bernal, you saw him on the shout-outs, number 33 out of Galena Park. Braylon Caldwell out of Ball High School, number 6. Chance Bailey out of Ball, 22. Nicholas Serranos, you saw him on the shout-outs out of Montgomery High School. And I think our Booth nomination for Defensive Player of the Game, 23, Landon Gaskamp, right here at Barbers Hill High School.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, hometown hero.
Absolutely. He's going for it again, trying to split the seams, and it's knocked away. Great defense.
Yeah,
great defense by the West.
Coverage there. Number 2. They're coming at Daniel Espinosa out of Northbrook, but he keeps stepping up, and doing a great job right there.
There's Rob Lynch in the booth now, Big Daddy, the namesake for Big Daddy Media. As we take a look at the end here, I thought he was going to have it. The way that things have gone for the East tonight, I thought he was going to make the catch.
Might have got there a little bit early, but they're not going to call that.
Well, of course not. It's an all-star game.
Exactly. They won't call it on Friday night either, I promise you.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Or 2nd and 10 to 39. They're going to run the ball up the middle. This is Justice Thomas. Boy, I'll tell you what. You talk about guys that really shown up tonight. This guy right here at running back.
Yeah. Hey, defensive stop, Victory, right? Yeah, Victory Kaluuka.
Right. Kaluuka.
Yeah, I'm saying his name quite a bit tonight, too.
Yep, Kaluuka. So we'll go 3rd and 1 now. Clock at 2:40 of the third quarter. And quick wide receiver out. And it's going to be 1st down and more.
Again, Kaluuka on the tackle. He's running sideline to sideline. He's all over the place.
Kyle Sheffield on the reception on that one. And his clock rolling now, 2:23 and counting. This is the kind of offense you wish for the West. It's just, quick hitters over the middle, mixing a run, and just pile up those first downs.
I mean, there's a reason why they're throwing the ball quick to the outside. I mean, they're giving them no coverage basically on the outside. It's giving them so much space.
Right.
I mean, it's all day really if they want it.
Justice Thomas again out of Ball High School. On the defensive side, by the way, on the defensive line for the West, Pierre Yamba, number 10. Curtis John Miller, number 30. Deshaun Mosley, number 40 out of Hightower High School. Jackson Priesmeyer, number 51 out of Strake Jesuit. Gavin Gross, number 60 out of Columbia High School. Jordan Randalls, who scored the touchdown out of Marshall High School. And 91, Yarrow Martinez, number 91 out of Springwoods High School. That's a defensive line as they go with the play action, and he's just going to toss that one way outside. Man, I'll tell you what, David Watson wanted that one.
Yeah, he did. He threw that one away because I've seen him be a lot more accurate. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying watching number 10, Pierre Yamba, get after it on that D-line for the West team. He has a no-quit attitude.
Linebackers for the West, Levi Norvell, number 11 out of Strake Jesuit High School. Darnell Rogers, 24 out of Cy Woods, and Hudson Windsor, number 31 out of Dawson High School. As it'll be 3rd and 4 now. Clock at 1:19 of the third quarter. Justice Thomas making it for the end zone. Touchdown! The Jerome Bettis of the East team.
Tell you what, the O-line just completely dominated right there. Big old gaping hole. He didn't have to make too many cuts, just straight down the pipe on that one.
Justice Thomas, 1,049 yards and 20 touchdowns on the regular season. Look at this. Jerome Bettis right here, baby.
Yeah, he looked like he might have been a load to take on right there. A little business decision there to take him down low about the 1 yard line. Give good effort, just see what he can stop something.
54-14. I've got to believe we're at some kind of record here as the kick is up and the kick is good.
I believe we have surpassed that.
In fact, we've got the listings right here. We're going to double. Yep, it is a new Bayou Bowl record for points. In 2010, Texas beat Louisiana 42-15. So this is a new scoring record for one team in the 21-year tradition of the Bayou Bowl, as we're at 55 points for the East now.
I don't think they're going to stop.
Well, we put the over-under at 45 beginning of the game. That's way past.
That's way past that, yeah.
We're way past. Hey, give us a chance here real quick for the West defense. The defensive backs, we're getting to them now. Josh Matthews, number 4 out of Bridgeland High School. Christian Bell, number 15 out of Stratford High School. Charles Herman, we talked about him out of Side Park, number 20. Jamal Kamani out of Paytow High School, number 21. Daniel Espinoza out of Northbrook, number 26. And
Victory Kaluauka out of Taylor High School. Coach Simmons, Katie Taylor.
Man, I'll tell you what, Kennedy has asked these guys about the fun they've had. They got a chance to see the new Bad Boys movie. You were talking at halftime. We were talking during the break. These guys eat a lot during the week, too, don't they?
At least 4 or 5 times. They do practice a lot, but there's a lot of breaks in. So every meal, you got breakfast, and you got lunch, and then you got a little snack, and then you come back for dinner, and then you have a late practice, and you come back and eat pizza. I bet these guys have put on 6-7 pounds this week.
Well, I'll tell you what, with the heat down there, they're probably burning it off at this point.
Well, I was talking about the coaches, probably.
Oh, no, the coaches put on 20. I've seen the coaches eat before.
No doubt.
They eat very well. That one?
Coach Harrison looks good. I'm worried about Blake Ware down there.
By the way, speaking of coaches, here's another trivia. We talked about Patty Smith and her daughter, Dick Olin. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go down to downstairs real quick.
All right, guys, I am here with our defensive coordinator of the night, Blake Ware from MacArthur. I'm just going to follow you around and watch you run the ship.
I'm not running the ship. Coach McCoy, Coach Kaz, Coach Fitzpatrick, Coach Cooper, Coach Moore, they're doing their thing tonight. I mean, I'm really proud of how the kids played, put them in a position to make plays, and they're doing their job.
All right, so what's our strategy out here?
Pressure up front. make sure no one gets behind us.
Is there anybody out here that's especially impressing you?
Well, Gascamp from Barbers Hill had a great first half. He couldn't finish the game. DJ Thompson, number 91's had a great game. Number 10, Jakari Cooper from Dayton. He's had a great game. The whole defense has played well.
All right, I don't want to get in your way of coaching here. I'm just going to follow you around.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Blake Ware, it's funny, you put him on defense. He's actually a heck of an offensive coach, too.
Is he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you guys are versatile, right? You can do offense and defense, right?
True. But we have our favorites, there's no doubt. And Coach Ware does an awesome job. A head coach at MacArthur. He went to MacArthur, was the head coach at Dayton previously.
Right.
So shout out to Coach Ware, who is actually the next president of the Greater Houston Football Association.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
Yeah, so that's awesome to see him.
Okay. Now, you talked about being a coach and being able to see what goes on behind the scenes in production. Okay, did you see what Sam did to me, our executive producer?
Absolutely.
As I was talking about trivia question, he decides to send it downstairs and shut me up. See, that's what they do that stuff on purpose. Yeah. They do that as we hit the end of the third quarter. East 55, West nothing. We will get you that trivia info about Dick Olin after we take this break. You're watching the 21st Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network.
My name is Teddy Shawry, Team East from LaPorte High School. I want to give a shout out to God. You know, he's the number one father. Got to do everything through him. I want to shout out to my mom, Evelyn, my dad, Teddy, and then my sister, Haribi, and then my other sister, Tedisha. All my family from around where they are, and then LaPorte High School, all my brothers.
And there you go. Well, I'll tell you what, it's fun to record those shout-outs and then cut them up and then send them to Sam.
Yeah.
And they look so good on the air.
I like to hear them being appreciative because this is a pretty awesome opportunity to remember for the rest of their lives.
Meantime, looking for the bomb here. Man open. Caught! 40, 30. Great catch there from the West.
Great
Connor
job
King.
Yeah, a little double move there.
Yep. And a perfectly thrown ball, too, by the way, with the quarterback under pressure. Man, we have seen some great quarterbacking on both sides. Take a look again. And the pass there by Brett Garcia. Oh, my goodness. That may be the offensive play of the game for the West right there.
It's the only offensive play of the game, I think.
Stop.
No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, you heard it at halftime. They were 1 or 2 plays away from making something happen. Right?
No doubt. And, they've actually had a great second half, putting first downs in, trying to move the ball. They had a couple explosives right there, obviously. So, hats off to them for coaches and making adjustments. Coach System, they always do a great job for Ben Travis. So I know that they're going to find a way. And plus, he got his quarterback in there and plays for him. So maybe they flow a little bit better.
Well, let's see what they can do. They're inside East Territory at the 26-yard line. Handoff. And see, this is good. This is that mix we were talking about before that you were talking about after halftime.
Yeah, you want to try to find a way to run the football because, they're going to dare them to throw it. They're behind. So being able to get 5-6 yards on a run right there kind of opens up the playbook a little bit.
Joseph Floyd out of Santa Fe High School. Okay, remember how we were kind of asking Kennedy Smith to get players? We got to get Gascamp. We got to get an interview with Gascamp. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Truly defensive player of the game. No doubt. Meantime, it'll be 3rd and 5 now. Kennedy's not going to want me back, I can tell already. And double pump toward the end zone, man wide open, touchdown!
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That was a great job with the double move right there. Came back with the same play on the other side for the touchdown right there.
Brandon Barrera out of Elite Taylor adding on a touchdown to his game stats.
Beautiful football throw.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the West wishes they did this in the first half.
You know, if they don't turn the ball over for 2 touchdowns, they might have get a different game.
And as you said, kudos to the coaching staff for getting them mindset, come out and play their hearts out. They have had a phenomenal second half considering what they did in the first.
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to Coach Anthony and Coach Sisson. I know it's not easy, especially with kids you don't really know. You've been coaching for like 3 days, but hey, they're all competitors down there.
Out of the hold of Brett Garcia. Kick is up and the kick is good, and seeing some playing time here in the second half is Austin Hill. Take a look at this touchdown as we got a break. Okay. There it is. Look at how wide open he is in the back of the end zone. The 2024 Bayou Bowl on the Space City Home Network.
Welcome back to the Bayou Bowl. I'm over here on the east side, and they are getting ready to receive the ball. I am down here with the offensive play caller, Joshua Thomas, and he is going to be walking us through some of these plays he is calling. Now, I'm not going to put the mic in his face while he's actually calling them. Don't want to give them away too soon, but afterwards he's going to walk us through each play.
Hey, offense, 25.
Looking at where's my Robert? You good? Okay, hey, let's go. Right, you're right. Hey, let's go. Who's back the field?
All right, what type of play should we expect here?
So right here we got an RPO going with our slot receivers, a little bit of inside zone. So it should be a handoff here. And we got a false start.
Yeah, as the plays goes on, keep walking me through what you see.
Same thing. So yeah, basically, it's reading the box. If they give us 5, we're going to hand it off. If they're out wide, we're just going to hand it off. But if they're in the box, we're just going to throw it. Nice. Hey, let's go. So kind of the same concept here, kind of reading the box. If we like the numbers, we'll run it. If not, hey, it's supposed to be, yeah. Yeah, near right Charlie.
Has it been fun getting an opportunity to play or call these plays for this game?
Yes, absolutely. The biggest thing going in, we saw the record, and that was kind of our objective, was kind of break it and just have fun, get these athletes the ball fast, don't have to think much, and just play ball. Come on, RJ! And boom! Let's go! Let's go! Vertical choice. Home run, baby. Home run. Home run. PAT. So, yeah, right there, we're just isolating the safety there. Whatever decision he makes, he's kind of wrong. The receiver has 3 options, and we're just going with it. So kind of get a home run out of that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of that.
So the East adds on to its record-setting numbers, and Sean, you were absolutely right. They weren't done at 55.
Nah, especially when he said my favorite 2 words, vertical choice, and he goes deep, man. And he just blew right by that safety. So it was a heck of a ball.
Donahoe had the hold of Bailey, and it's good, or Daly rather.
Yeah, you gotta love.
All right, so it is now 62-21. Now the Bayou Bowl here on the Space City Home Network. (62-21), the scoring rampage for the East continues, although the West has done well for themselves, scoring all 21 of their points here in the second half. Chuck Licata, Sean McDowell, Kennedy Smith on the sidelines, Patty Smith, Sam Schrade, and the entire crew doing a phenomenal job to bring you this 21st annual Bayou Bowl. Don't forget, 22 will be January 4th, so we're going to move to a more weather-appropriate time to have the Bayou Bowl, but a new chapter in what has been an illustrious All-Star game. So take a look right here. You see the history there. West is about to see this series tied at 5 apiece with this win today. Texas winning the series against Louisiana 6-4-1. Dick Olin telling you with Kennedy Smith that Louisiana wanted to have their own one. Interstate 45 dividing line for these games. And there's the 2025 game, January 4th, 1 o'clock. And future games versus East Texas. That should be interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of players over there in East Texas, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can get some prime talent out of Houston to go and get them guys.
So running clock here, 2:53 at counting. So the trivia fact I've been trying to get you as we get the pitch flip here and then tackle for a loss. Dick Olin is a co-founder of the 7-on-7.
He is. I'm currently on the board of directors for State 7-on-7, which he was before he retired. So that's how I got to know him a lot and very well, because not only through GHFCA but State 7-on-7 as well. He's the man when you talk quarterback player, air raid, passing game, and things of that nature. He's very knowledgeable.
He is phenomenal. What a great human being, that's for sure. Dick Olin. Thank you. As clock running down here. And handoff, and yeah, we're just killing some clock here at this point.
I shout out to the West team though. They had every opportunity to shut it down, and they came and competed. found a way to score some points and make this a game, you know.
All right, I'm Liam Sweeney. I'm playing for East team, and I just want to. I went to Clear Lake High School, and I want to shout out my mom, my dad, Beatrice and David, and my high school coaches, Coach Avance, Coach Barnard, Coach Sullivan, all of them.
My name is Jude Edwards. I'm playing for the East team. I attended Clear Falls High School, and I'd like to shout out my parents and my grandparents for getting me to football games and just being the backbone and supporting cast for me throughout my entire football career.
DJ Thompson, East team, defensive end for Grand Oaks High School. Shout out to Desmond and Gianna Thompson, my parents. Shout out to my head coach, Sean McDowell. And I want to shout out Clayton Calica, my defensive line coach. Without them, and shout out to God, of course. Without them, nothing would be possible.
You know, we stood up here, and I'm watching it because I recorded him, so I knew DJ hadn't been played yet, and I know he's your boy.
He is.
They saved him for the very last one. That is so cool.
Yeah, hey, he's near and dear to my heart. He's one of my favorite players of Grand Oaks this past year. Just as a great ambassador for our school and community. So excited for what he's going to do with his life, and I wish I had him one more year.
Yeah.
I wish I had him one more year.
As we have a timeout here, 31 seconds to go. So the transition to January game, what's that going to be like for the Coaches Association?
I think it's going to be a little bit more impetus on Dick Olin and Coach Sheffy and Coach Massey because they're going to have to pick those guys. Like, it's football season, so the coaches got to nominate, but we're not going to be in the process of it. So they're going to have to pick the coaches, and they're essentially going to have to pick the players. I don't know how many players, 50-something players maybe, from the Houston areas, because that's a quick turnaround. Because
it is a quick turnaround. State championships in early December.
It's going to go quick, and so you're going to have to give up some of your Christmas break, and that's usually
true.
And Christmas break is my only break, to be honest with you.
That's true.
So
I guess you won't be volunteering to be head coach, right?
If they ask me, I got to ask the real boss. I got to ask my wife Amanda first. I'm not a dummy. I know she could tag along, but I would be honored to do it. But it would definitely be a family investment.
So finishing touches here coming up. It's the most points in a Bayou Bowl game combined, whether it's Texas, Louisiana, or whether it's East-West. The East is going to tie this up at 5 apiece in the East-West rivalry, and that's how it's going to end because starting in 2025, we get the GHFCA against the East Texas.
That's right. That should
Coaches
be a fun
Association.
one. That'll be a fun one.
So, little kudos there as the clock hits 3 zeros. Final score, East in a historic win, 62-21 over the West. We're going to have Offensive Player of the Game, Defensive Player of the Game honors coming up. We know Kennedy is scrambling down there with the great crew down there as well to get some interviews. We got a lot to talk to. I'm guessing Clint Sterner's going to be one of them because you saw him pregame. He was all about the East tying the West. For sure.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Meantime, give us a chance, by the way. DNA Studios, the great crew we had. TD and director Sam Schrade. The A1 was Van Perdue. A2 Seth Mitchell. Graphics Brian Duvall. Ken Schlein on camera 1. Larry Sanchez camera 2. Alex Barbeau camera 3. Alex, I'm sorry, I've probably just been chopping your name up, but want to give you some love and some shout out. Chado Wilson on camera 4. Video Patrick Myers and utility man Daniel Lee. And it's just, give me your thoughts about this game.
I think it was it started off sort of competitive and then it got away from us very quickly. Hats off to the East team just being able to put a complete game together. They came a little bit more prepared, a little bit more talented. We're able to take advantage of some of the deficiencies that the West had. Shout out to the West for not throwing in a towel. Had every opportunity, came out and did their thing. It just wasn't enough. The East team was just too dominant on all three phases of the game. So they'll take away this memory forever. I enjoyed doing it and watching this game. I saw some really good things. So,
man, we saw some great plays by some great players. I'll tell you, I think my nomination, and I'll let you weigh in on this, Defensive player of the game, Landon Gaskamp. Offensive player of the game, Landon Vessel.
Ain't no doubt. I'll take both of those. Yes, sir. I mean, that quarterback was probably the most impressive.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
But every receiver, Robert Fields, David Watson, Caleb Welch, Vincent Jones, Kyle Sheffield, Ray G. Daly, and Dalen Brown, I believe every receiver caught a touchdown pass.
That's amazing. That's what you want. You know, when you think Cliff Kingsbury and all those air raid guys, that's all they're tracking is who's touched the ball. You know, and so you know, the better you are, and especially an offense like they run, you can spread the ball around. Everybody gets happy because there's only one ball before receivers. So.
Right. So as you see the West and the East gather in their huddles, if you will, there we go. That looks like our offensive player of the game right there.
Yep.
There you go, Landon Vessel, quarterback, offensive player of the game.
Yep. That's awesome.
That was an easy call, though.
Yeah, that was pretty simple.
But let's give credit on the West side. Brett Garcia and Kai Calicote also did well for themselves.
Yeah, no, I was really impressed. Really impressed. You know, I really liked too was Joe Praise out of Yemi. You know,
out of Yemi, yeah.
Out of Katie Taylor. I think he was very explosive. You know, that's pretty awesome to go out there and score a touchdown and then go down.
Oh, and look who got defensive.
Okay.
Co-defensive
MVP.
Yeah, DJ Thompson.
Hey,
Landon Gaskamp.
I'm with that. Hey, congrats to DJ.
Let's go downstairs and find out a little bit more about these guys.
All right, guys, I am here with our 3 MVPs. First up, we've got our quarterback, Landon Vessel. You had an amazing night. Tell me what this experience was like for you.
It was really fun. Cool 4-day trip with the guys. Built a lot of bonds and a lot of connections that go for life. So I appreciate it.
And I'm going to move down here. I was actually just about to interview DJ right before this, but I saved it. How good does it feel, DJ Thompson, to be getting this MVP defensively?
Well, it feels great. Knowing what we've been through the past 3 days, meeting everybody, just building a bond, it's amazing, man.
And then you are also our defensive MVP. This is Landon Gaskamp. Tell me a little bit about your game.
It was fun. I got a bunch of special teams plays, a pick, and then I blocked the punt, got the flag because I did the wrong thing, I guess. And then I went to block again and got head all banged up, and so I wanted to sit the rest of the game out.
All right, awesome. Congratulations to all 3 of you. And we are also going to be giving out some trophies to our coaches as well.
Coaches, on behalf of the GHFCA and the Bayou Bowl, I want to present Coach Blake Ware with the defensive championship game trophy and Coach Kenny Harrison with the offensive championship trophy. Congratulations, guys.
All right, Coach, I got to steal you for another interview. It was a little hectic when I saw you last, but tell me what this experience was like coaching a whole new group of boys.
Yeah, it's been great. From the moment they showed up at the hotel